Wala Bazenu Wabia, Brahma, Scott Wabiako, Attack Rados, Wishimeka, Cardos, Barushimeka, Shamu Besa, Shabbat, Shabbat, Bang, Bang, Israel, Tigola, Tisha Shayamila, Sajadaya, Shamai, Reza Harachiba, Yomashbi, Shabbat, Wainaka, Baruch Shemeka, Baruch Yemeneka, Baruch Turateka, Baruch Kedushataka, Shaddai Malek, Shaddai Malak, Shaddai Inokullah, Baruch Shem Kabul Makuto, Baruch Kabul Reini Gumo, Hallelujah.
We got kids, right? Little babies coming up. Little babies like him. Little babies like Saraya.
Right.
But you know who corrupt them? Us. It's grown. Go to college school, they mingle with the uncircumcised, their mother corrupt them, their auntie corrupt them, their grandmother corrupt them, we corrupt them. You know what I'm telling you? They'll do everything right now. You could have your son, you know, in this time. You could have one in this time. But we corrupt them. We teach them to curse. We teach them dirty words. Okay? We corrupt them. We teach them to talk back to their parents. Because they see you when you talk to your young parents. They see you when you get angry with your parents and swag up and do that. You know you're talking to your father. You know you're talking to your mother. We corrupt them. Yes, we corrupt them. That's why you see the Chinese, the Suma. I mean, look in Japan. The children are getting raised for monks. The parents don't even go near them. They live in a convent. Snatch up and put them in a convent. They gotta be away from the father, the mother, and all you with the suckers. Because that's all we are. Use a sucker, use a sucker, use a sucker, and I'm a sucker to what? To sin and wickedness. That's what before God. I'm sure by him that live forever. I'm not gonna die like this. I'm getting up off this, man. Same way God hates sin, I hate it. Sometimes I talk to my people like kill it. Kill who? The people that don't keep law. The people that violate God's commandments. The people that love to talk back to their parents and carry on. They got people that kill it, man. And what God said, you know what God said? He said kill them. But they put us in a position where we can't do it. Once I can't, also we can't do that much that I could do it. I'm that gully. I'm that gully I could do it. I could push your weight back, man. So I tell my sons, don't disrespect me, man. Don't disrespect me. Don't aggravate me. Or one day you will catch me at the wrong side of the damn fence, and I'm gonna take your life. I'm gonna take your miserable life. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. People are what you call it, next word there. You know what you talking about? Yeah, monkey. God said, kill them. You don't want to hear that? You go on somewhere else and listen. Because we don't delight in y'all listening. Y'all listen and just copy, just listen and just that way live it. Criticize. You don't try to live it. You listen and then tomorrow you're right back in the church. You go on about your business. Go on about your business. You don't send us a dime. You don't send us a nickel. Ain't that right? All right, you don't get us a place. So you ain't got nothing to say. Keep your opinions to yourself. I started to get on there. It's always done. I started to get in this one. I said, who's done? Where the hell are you at? You know? What up, Noah? You go, son? You come and chief, yes, son? Don't follow your sister. You hear me? Don't follow her. Most men follow their sisters or follow their mothers. You'll find very few follow their father. Ain't that right? Because they got that girl in there. Most men come along to be girl. I think that nigga don't spray that already. You don't spray the gas. And you gas, you don't spray all you guys born in the 70s, 60s, no, not 60s, 80s, and late 70s. You got that stuff in you. When you came out your mama's womb, he gave you a shot. That was it, nigga. That's why you got a problem now. So I got a good girl in you. Me, I came out in the 40s. I ain't got no accent. No accent. My father came up in the 05, 1905, something like that. My father straight up gunner. It ain't happened. I ain't got that in me. See, the people here, right? We gonna set it off. We gonna set it off. When that brother come, I'm gonna put him in his place. You gonna put him in his place. Shama gonna put him in his place. Y'all don't support me, then we might as well shut this down. You know what I'm saying? When you come, I'm gonna put him in his place, you gonna put him in his place, and you gonna put him in his place. Let him know this. There is no more diaspora. There is no diaspora. There is no exodus. The only exodus that's going on is you getting the hell out of here. Yeah, you getting the hell out of here, monkey. That's the exodus. There is no exodus, there is no diaspora. I'll let those people know whenever they come from, wherever they come from, wherever camp they come from, whatever state they come from, when you come here, don't try to bring on no new philosophy. The philosophies and the teachings are really set up here by God. We follow strict Old Testament, King James Version of the Bible. We're not going to accept nothing else in it. No comments, none of that. Anybody with that type of comments, we do them one time, huh? And they keep up with it, what we going to do? We either put them out or beat them behind. Either one. Either one. We either put them out or we beat their behind. Because that's what Negroes understand. That's what colored people understand. That's what the so-called black man understand. That's all they understand. That's why God put us in the bottom of those ships and put white folks in charge of us. That's what got me a white wife. Yeah. Put white folks in charge of us. That's what got me a white wife. Yeah. Yes, that's what got me a white wife. Because I'm not saying it. White people is better than black people. I don't care how smooth she talk or she speak proper. Don't mean nothing. She's just a proper speaking Negro. And she packing games. Because she learned on both sides. She learned the colored folks way and learned the white folks way and adopted the white folks way. Those are really deadly. But they're not straight up dummies. You know, to blend into whatever. She'll blend into a Japanese, you think she's Japanese, that's what we describe that. They're deadly. I don't trust my that. You know who I trust? The godly woman. Show me one. And I trust the godly man. Show me one. They don't exist. I don't even hear nobody talking about, no man, I want to be godly. You hear that? No. You don't hear that? I don't even hear women talk about, no, I like to be like those sisters. I never hear one of these hoes saying that. I never hear one of these young hoes saying, I never heard that, man. I never heard that. And they never crossed their mind saying, no, I like to be like this woman. I like to be like her. But there are times I say I like to be like these brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I was living in those times, you know what I mean? But I don't hear no woman saying that. You don't hear a woman saying that. I would like to be like her. I wish I was like her. I wish I was born in those times. You don't hear these tricks, man. That's why they ain't nothing but tricks, man. The only thing the women today know is to lay on their backs and make babies. That's all they're good for. And you don't want them babies. Because the babies coming out the tracks corrupt. They're learning corruption in the womb. From the young. They got corrupt. They show babies and the science and they take his sonogram, the baby inside the womb playing with itself. The baby inside the womb playing with itself, masturbating. He ain't even came out yet. So they're learning from in there, man. They ain't no good. It's the wrong time to have children. Children, the only way your child will be good, you take your child and he's raised in a convent.
Be ostracized.
Yeah, you have to ostracize. You have to separate him from the people of the land. You have to separate him from school teachers. School teachers are perverts. You have to separate him from his father, his mother, his auntie, his grandmother. Separate him from all those suckers because they know about suckers. They are suckers to sin. Unless you do what they're playing in your mind to fight yourself, and try, you know what I'm saying? And get sin out of your life, you will die a sucker to sin. But guess what? I'm not dying like that. Because me, myself, and I'm the only one speak against sin like that. I didn't even hear my teacher didn't speak against it. Sin is wicked, it's evil. And you should try to stop sinning. I'm the only one speak like that. So I'm the only one that have a chance of going down with no sin on me. But the rest of y'all, you're going to die with that sin on you. And when you get there, you will be introduced to the maximum party now. And you ain't going to like it. There's a spot down there where all sinners go. All sinners. All sinners. Everybody that walk hard on their parents. Everybody that cuss their damn parents now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that cuss them out, slam doors, and they walk hard on them. Everybody that despise them in their heart. Everybody that gets angry at them in their heart. There's something waiting for you, and that which cometh from you also. So whatever comes from you is attached to you. And they get you. They get you. They get you. I'm waiting for this guy to come in so you could get, I could put him in his place. There is no diaspora. Right? Don't come up here talking that joke that you can get your behind whoop or we can put you out. You want to whoop, you want to take your wife and run to Uganda. You can take out one and won't miss out. Too hard for that and it's God. It's lost. Just want to get the son, want to get the daughter. Take her out one. You waiting here. You, my brother. Like you said, you put up some stuff there and look at what I call it.
Facebook.
On Facebook, talking about it's going to be another diaspora, it's going to be another exodus. Tell you something. When you came in, did you hear that kind of talking here?
No.
Did you hear? I can't hear you, son.
No.
Did you hear that kind of talking here?
No.
So don't bring that in here, man. There's no quacks in here. There's no bug outs in here. So I just bug out talk. It's not in the book. Where the hell you get that from? Another diaspora. Another exodus. Where you get that from, man?
No, that's why I said in the video. You send the video and I watch it.
So what you doing one of them videos? Quacked out people send you videos. Everybody that sends video is quack. Most of them are quack. When you send the video and you watch it and you like it, don't bring it in here, man. You hear me? Because we're going to chop you up. We're going to beat you behind, so don't bring it in here. You hear me? Don't bring it in here. Keep it in your head. You want to feed it to your dumb wife, feed it to her because she's dumb. I've been telling them all my life, read. I said, read, man. Read it. Never come and find that reading, okay? What I tell you, say what? Say what? What I do? No. The D word. Dumb. No, good lady. You saw a song that in the military. You know that? The light fall up, son. Sorry. I don't come on. He said, oh, you know cool lady. You sing it. You think you sing it like this? You sing it like you. And you say, oh, you know good lady. Don't, no good lady. Too much. Don't, no good lady. 3 more weeks and I'll be through. You hear me?
Yeah.
Think about yourself. Because the sergeant in the military, they know that you are damn dumb. Whether you're white, whether you're black, yellow, maroon, you are a dummy. And to them, you are dummies. Unless you take heed 100% to what God said in the Old Testament, you are a complete, brutal dummy. And you didn't come in here, you have people talking on social media. You stop taking things up on social media and bringing your, you hear me? And you're turning me into a beast. Yeah, when I turn this way, I don't care what happens, son. I'm ready to die. And anybody around me, you better be ready to die too. It's simple as that. Don't bring that stuff in here, you hear me? Not in here. Not in here. Not in here. No damn social media. Social media un carajo. ¿Qué carajo de social media qué pasó? De social media un carajo, man. Un carajo. No lo quiero aquí. No lo quiero aquí. No lo quiero oír aquí. I don't want to hear it here. And you'll turn me into something else. You're not going to flip this congregation. That's what you're trying to do, flip this?
No,
You can't flip this, nigga. You can't flip this. Eh? You can't flip this. Because I'm a wild African dog. I got hyenas in me, and I got wolves. You can't flip this. Don't try it. The best you could do, go by the rules that is set forth in this whole house. You hear me, brother? You hear me? Don't make me get angry at you and turn on you. Don't do that, man. Don't come up in here. But there is no social media. Or nada de diaspora, amigos, nada extras. You know what I been hearing that? From 1970, I've been hearing some dumb, cracking Israelite. Yeah, you think that is nothing new? That ain't nothing new. It's old. It's an old rumor of the 70s and the 80s. That crap. Don't bring it in here, man.
One Exodus.
And it happened already.
Happened.
And we ain't going nowhere. But I want to ask you, who told you that your forefathers came from it? Who told you that? Can you prove that? Huh?
No.
All right, so kill it. I can't prove it either. Now look at you, look at them as Negroes. Negroes, colored peoples, cool, rascals and shine. Descendants of slaves. Descendants of slaves. Okay? We are at the bottom of the totem pole. That's why God put us in ships and shipped us up. God don't like us. He don't like you. He don't like me. He don't like us. He's not feeling us, son. He feels righteousness. That's what he does. Righteousness. And if you're righteous, you don't go to nobody's place and try to flip the teaching in you. Or somebody busting down there. Don't come up in here with that, son. Don't come up in here with that. Don't come up in here, man. You'll really make me angry. Trying to play me, man. Trying to play me. Because I'm friendly, I'm nice, you want to play me. These strange philosophies in here. Don't do that yourself. Whoever don't like what I'm saying, we don't like it. Whether you be my wife, my sons, we don't like what the hell I'm saying. Leave! I was born without you. And I was doing better without y'all. I was doing way more better, you hear me, dog? Before I had the children. Before I had the children and the wife, I was grown up, that was superb. Biggest mistake of my life. That's the biggest mistake of my life. We're better off. I'll make sure. Continue. My wife, my children, good. Your wife grew up, you teach her one way. When she come up, she have her own ideas. She have her own ideas and her own plan. See? But that's what? That's the Negro woman. That's the Negro man. That's why God put us in ships. Chain us up. Tell the white folks, take them black suckers, put them in shit, chain them up and get them out of here. If there's anything God feeling somebody, I would say He feeling the white people. Huh?
Running.
That's who's running. That's who's running, son. Not colored folks, the white folks. That's who running. They got the banks, loans, they got the food, they got the houses, they got everything. They got the resources. Now you find some black people that try to make themselves sophisticated. They learn the language, they speak English proper, and they learn the white man custom. They speak like him, sound like him, but guess what? That don't make him good. He's still a Negro. He's still colored. He still ain't gonna be no good. Once your skin is looking, once you like that, the stigma on you. The stigma on you. And it's put there by God. Put there by God. I got my children dark skin, you know what I'm saying? My wife is dark skin. I didn't mean to say I love them. I didn't mean to say I love dark skin women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just got trapped off. Got caught up, son. Caught up in it. Yeah. You guys taking wives, or they're taking wives, what you do? You go out there and you look for the darkest creature you can find out there. You look for the darkest or the blackest woman you can find out there. The most corrupt one. Like y'all like that. I don't see now when you come in. I don't mean no light skin one. No. I don't mean no Dominican or Puerto Rico because they're the same way. They ain't no damn good. I mean a genuine white girl. Hey, like the night the young people that we walking, yeah? And the white Jewish girl, she spoke to you, right? Spoke to us. I said, damn son. She gave me some wisdom, son. You guys look on school now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what you want. That's what you want. You don't want no Puerto Rico, no Puerto Rico. You don't want no Dominican, no from Salvador. They are just sophisticated Negroes. They are the same way like the black ones. They just got more game. But when you go and get your white European, no, you got something different. They're not like that. They're not like that. That's what you want. They're not pepperhead. They're not crusty head. They're not bumblebee. You know what I'm saying? I got one of them. Yeah, I'm a good girl. So love thy brother as thyself. You know what I'm saying? You love this monkey. You love this monkey. You're doing good and what you can well and break up your old scenario. Break up your old scenario. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't got that white girl with me now. That's why I ain't got that. Very good. That's why I ain't got it right now. I stretch forth my hand. You see, God says, love your brother, help your brother, right? That's not for us, man. That's for them people in those days. You come up and get this house, this boy, that's what happened to you. It's not for you. It's not for you. It is for me. Because I rock like that. But it ain't for your brother. Your brother don't rock like that. He's gonna be different. Got good things will go on for me. Good things. And I turn around trying to do that law, you know what I mean? Be the loving and humble to my brother, try to help him. I'm gonna have to tell me. Tell me. Yeah, I still hurt from that, man. I still hurt from that. Tell me. Tell me. You know? Still hurt. To love thy neighbor, love thy brother, and thyself. That's not for now. The nigga next to you, and you think he's your brother. You get your father's son, your mother's son. He's not even your brother. Alien. Watch you. He will turn on you. Your mind's turning on me, right? No secrets, man. He turned on me, man. I never did nothing wrong to that. I love you like God said, love your brother. You love yourself. When you do that, you let your guard down. When you become a subject to get it. And that's what happens. Love your children, love your daughters, love your wife. All these people turn on you. Your own wife will turn on you, son. She will turn on you. But if she won't turn on you, why she get angry? Why would a wife get angry at her husband? I mean, really, really pissy angry. And God said the twain is two, right?
Yeah.
The twain shall be what?
One.
One. So all you want to get angry and be one. My right hand don't get angry at my left hand. My left hand don't get angry at my mouth. Because my left hand get angry at my mouth while I'm talking, my left hand was for up. They gonna boom punch me in my damn mouth. Boom, but me punch me, I gotta hold it. Don't do that. So why is this all out like that? Huh? Why would a woman turn on a man like that? It's crazy. Why? Because we ain't got no woman. The average, look at this, I'm gonna sit down and turn it over to you. Alright, son? The average black woman today, alright? That's why I say, oh, y'all, wives, you have the children, you have to do it. They're gonna be just like their mother. Because children follow their mother. The boys follow their mother. The girls follow their mother. They're gonna be just like that. They're gonna be what? Animals. And then now I'm gonna want nothing to do with God's commandment. For you to get your children to have something to do with God's commandment, you have to separate them from that woman. You have to separate them from that woman. Okay, from that whore. Yes. From that harlot. You have to separate them. When you call them a harlot, all right. When you go into the book and you give a man a daughter, right? A wife, right? The man go home and he found her not a virgin. It's a problem.
Yes.
From the time he go and get this woman, and he found this woman not a virgin, I mean, so she's committing adultery in her father's house. All right? So don't even look at me. Stop dreaming and get your life together. That's what happened. Most men today marry harlots. Marry harlots. Oh, yeah. Look at Chino boy. You're like that. I keep it real, son. I keep it real. I know the people of the world ain't no good. People are wicked. People they ain't no damn good. The only thing make you good if you make up your mind to walk in all of God's commandments. Every one of them, and don't question. Listen to your father and your mother, but you don't listen. You don't listen. You don't listen. And so you ain't no damn good. You should make a flipping every day. Grab a hold of God and His commandments and walk with Him. Walk with Him. Have the desire to be like God. Have the desire to be one of His servants. You know what I'm saying? Have the desire to be that. Desire that in your heart. When you desire that in your heart, you will work towards it. You will go towards it. But you have to desire this in your heart. You have to. Instead of desire to get long, desire to get long money, desire to get raise of pay, desire to hit the lotto, a nice family. Your family ain't nice. I don't care where you get them from, they're going to be quirky. You see what God gave it to, right? He didn't give it to near darky, near yellow monkey. Give it to the white folks. So they ain't no damn, but you said they ain't no good. The master of the world, the one that made them, said they're better than you. They're better than you. Scavenger. Think I trust you? Think I'm stupid? All my life when I get jammed, I've been jammed all my life. Who do you think jammed? It's called I can't leave the white man did it to me. I can't do that. That's people truth. Monkeys this color. Monkeys a little bit lighter, called them the yellow ones. The yellow Negroes. They did it too. Alright? So don't stop thinking yourself of being so great. You ain't nothing. What makes you great? You keep God's commandments and take hold of it, okay? And keep God's commandments. That will lift you to the higher places in the earth. Not what you got on your mind. And then, last but not least, there is no more diaspora. We're about to then Deuteronomy because that was the last of it. That's it. There is no going back home. There is no the white man will round us up and ship us back to Israel. He won't ship nobody back to it. He won't ship somebody back to LA. He's not shipping us to Israel. He's shipping you to Uganda and Somalia, not Israel. Because the people in Israel don't want us there. We don't even come from there. You don't even know where you came from. You came from where your damn birth certificate. Your birth certificate says Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Brooklyn, Jamaica. So forget about all that. We are the people with no land. That's why I know this government over here, they've been over here a long time ago, long time, they've been on 30 years ago. You came here with, okay, whatever state you came from, you came here with all that crazy philosophy. You hear me, brother? And I don't want to hear you talking it either. Because then when you do, you're going to put that in my daughter's head. She's already a damn dumb. Now you're going to make her super dumb. Talking that madness. And you will make me angry. You will make me very angry. When I get angry, I turn into a jackass, a full breed jackass, man. I don't care if you die or nothing. I will grab you and jump off the roof with you. So don't do that, man. Don't come here and disrupt nothing. You came here, you join this family, leave with you the way it is. Is that all right? All right? Mm-hmm. Cool. You, I think you can read. You want to read?
I do.
Huh?
I do.
Who the hell you talking to that?
Just say James.
Down here.
You're talking too much. Say James, man. Leave it alone, man. That's your father, man.
You go alone, man. I'm facing this kid. You hear me? I said, you heard me. You don't talk to me like you lay in bed with me at night. You don't lay in bed with me at night. People holding their head. Who don't like you can leave, yo. So one time I didn't know none of y'all. You know right, son? Right. It was only me alone. Yeah, him right there. Rebel. Rebel up on top. You know, I do read. You're gonna read that damn thing. Pull up your mouth, popping jump, up, come over down. Boom, you goddamn eye. I'm up to you. I deal with black women. You have to beat them. That's the only thing you understand. You understand the boy on both sides of goddamn head. You have to beat these motherfuckers. My body, he had a barrel. Called to madre, coño. Desgraciada. You hear me talking Spanish, right? Yeah. Huh? I don't curse you in Spanish. Madre. You got two from me. No, you can't see good. You can't see good when you get that, when you need help. How you know y'all help? My help come from God. And anytime you get too tight on me, you hear me, brother?
Thank you.
And if they get too tight on me, drop to my face, pray to my God, and ask my God to take my life. Alright? I got him to take my life. I do read. It's a goddamn lie. Puta de mierda. He's a liar. He's a liar before God. You do read. Stand up and swear before God. Swear on your life and on your baby life in your stomach that you do read. Do it. Arise and do it. You're not lying. Huh? You think you're qualified to do that? Huh?
No.
I know goddamn well you're not. Are you a liar? Swear on that life, that baby life in you. Swear it that you do read. But you know, years that I told you to read, you do read. Stand there. And I bet you won't have it. When you have it, it come out your nose. But you got a perra con your cabrona. You don't do me no favors, man. You don't help me. You don't do me no favors. Most disrespectful. But you and that got there and they're disrespectful, I'm gonna call them a one on. You hear me, son? I still got fingers to scratch my body, son. I'm gonna just scratch my own body. Yes, he ain't never got angry with me. I never seen him. Walking all hard. Never. When you one down there, you see that. Why can't I got re-angry? Re-angry. Then you go down there and fist, you know what he did? That's what he came back. He put his hand around me. You hear me, brother? He said, no, I'm sorry, don't get that. Put his hand around me. I said, don't get that. Don't do that, man. That's how he talked to me, man. That's how he talked to me, man. You said, that goddamn chicken is a killer, my God, man. The oldest one. Yeah, that's what he do. I know him. I know him when he came out of the womb. In LA. And he never pop jumped to me, man. So if he's 40 now, or 50 now, or whatever, that's 50 years he got clocked in doing that one law. Never did. Never did to his mama either. Never got angry. I never heard him slam a door. Never heard him walk like boom, boom, boom. Mad at his father. Never got mad at his father. Walk up. Leave out. Never. You got that going for you. You hear me? Rest of y'all, get your life together. Get your goddamn life together. Get your life together. Get your life together. Get your life together. You, that's why I named you Sean. I said because he was here and he was out here. And he wasn't like that, man. He wasn't like that, monkey. He wasn't like that, man. You know, I'm late. He started to cry. He wasn't like that, man. He never got mad at me and walked hard. There ain't no damn secrets. There ain't no secrets. It's how Israel heard it. You heard that before, right? It's how Israel heard it. When Israel heard it, it's all over town. There is no secret. Talk the truth. God loves the truth. So I just speak the truth that's in your heart. So I speak it. But when you speak the truth that's in your heart, people will like it. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it because most people don't want to hear the truth. Most people want to hear blow-ups. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, 19. Boy, he's 19 years old. He's in the room talking with his friends. He had a crew in the room when he got off, sir. He had a crew in there with the chicken. I forgot what he did that made me angry. Open the room, smash the door open, and I say, you. Say, you. Come on. Say, you. Come inside. You think he not jumped to me in front of his friend? Nah. He jumped up and said, yes, I'm come inside. Nothing else to say. I had a bench right around, son, for the day. Till they cross that bed. No, You hear me, Josiah? The average one of my sons, I can't do that with them. I would like to fight them and wrestle them to the bed. And I don't have the strength to do that anymore. I'd have to wrestle this nigga to the bed, to lay him down, to walk up. You hear me, sir? But I don't have to do that. I don't have the strength. But back then I had the strength, I didn't have to do it. He got up, you see, okay? And he saw what that in my hand, a bull dick. See, I call it a bull dick, right? It's the phallus of a bull, or aka the penis of a bull. And they take and they stretch it and cure it in the sun. And when you get hit with that, that's what I had. Plow, plow, look at it. He said, well, oh, yeah, not to say. He said, yes, I'm sure. He came inside, they stretch out on the bench. And that boy laid him on the bench. You know what you're about to get, didn't you, sir? He laid him on the bench, take both hands, take one hand and wrap it around his head, take the other, wrap it around his head and knee. And he braces himself. Yeah. Because he know what he will get. And I stepped back off. I backed off like a slave master. Like he was Kunta Kinte. You know what I mean? I backed off. I said, pow, pow. Forgot what many I gave him. And I finished with him. Bruised, wet. I even see a little blood in him. He said, stay there for a minute. Shake that off. He got up. When he got up, you know what he did? He walked off back to town. When he got up, he got down there, right? Son? When he got up, he didn't get up. Here come he walk off. You know what he did, son? He said, like this. He hugged me. Remember that, right? Yeah. He gave me a good flop, boom, he hugged me. Guy, that's the oldest one, man. You going to go back in with someone. No, got the heart like this. Got the heart to want to thank your father. You want to thank me. You can't thank me. I will kill you in your sleep. I will kill all y'all in your sleep. Man, you don't know me, man. You don't know me, man. I'm sick. I will kill you in your sleep. I will do that, man. This nigga, yeah. He got up and he gripped me. He hugged me. You hear me? He came back inside. I say he wasn't crying. I was crying. He wiped his tears. You remember that? He wiped his tears. Went back inside to his boys. Last night, nothing happened. He went back inside. You hear me? That's my dog. I always talk about that. With all my sons disrespect. One time, one another. You see, all Noah up under you?
Yeah.
The same way he was. The same damn way he was. I couldn't leave the house without he by the door. When I look, he by the door. He like this here. Always do his like this here. He got his pants on backwards, clothes on backwards, everything on backwards, doors. He was no more than 3 or 4 years old. Shoes backwards, socks backwards. I tell his mama, I said, come in, man. Get that boy. Fix his clothes on. Fix his clothes. When you fixing it, he's looking at me. Remember that escape, you know? He's looking at him. When I finish, he comes and goes with him again. You see, I always talk about it. I always talk about it. I've been talking about it from being a little kid. He done your commission now. Who don't know what commission is, then you just don't know. I ain't gonna tell you. You almost commission now. And I was yo, and I still talk about it. Look here. If I live, God with this life, and I live to 95, the next, I'm from 72, the next 30 years, I'll be 102. The next 30 years, you be down there 90, I'll be talking about it. I'll be talking about it. And I talk about it, you know, you go with that, huh?
You know, you went before God with that, boy. You went before God with that. You take that with you. You take your goodness and your badness and your disrespect. You take it before you when you die, man. And that's not good for you, boy. You hear me? Not only I testify on that, my woman too. But she could testify. And the rest of her sons are that good as long as it's not to disrespect me. 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 Not you. You was not like that. Was not like that. That lady, you start following the work that's good for nothing balance. The reason why I named you Shaman. To your mama why I named you Shaman. I said you used to be obedient when you was here. Don't follow your balance, you know? Don't follow them. To get you committed and condemned to the pit. Because there is a place called the pit. Yes, it's the pit. He myself. He started out, Josiah, started out making correction with you with the diaspora. You know what I mean? Then I was telling the people to read. Then this little knuckle lady will answer me all rough. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a lump of zork. Right? You know what zork is, right? Dog zork. Talk to me like that. I remember the time when I had to go out to hustle up food. Mama said, I ain't got nothing to eat the food. Nothing to eat in the house, nothing to eat. I said, all right, baby, I'm going to get that. I go out there and I risk my life. Corners. Selling whatever. I'm going to be food on the house. Don't talk to me like that. Because remember, you're pregnant. You want everything to go smooth with you. You hear me? You want everything to go smooth with you when you're going to push that demon out. That's what's coming out, the demon. You want everything to be smooth with you. You go up in there. Then you're trying. Not seeing baby. Stay like this. Then you got flip in there. Boom! And turn sideways like this. Now it's a problem. It's like this. And you try to drive a nail. And the nail turns sideways. Just watch your soul. I'll sit you down and do like that. You just blowing your own self up. Eh? Isn't that right there? Blow your own damn self up. Huh? You got your husband there. You got your husband there. Huh? I gotta let you know talking hard to me, right? You hear doing a voice thing? I didn't even hear doing a voice thing. She might give me respect. You took mouth there. You're blowing your own self up, man. You think you're blowing your own self up. You don't hear that, man? I'm gonna respect me, man. Put all that near, like, respect me, man. You know, see, I've got them just talking, but the Exodus and the diaspora. I ain't always doing a voice thing. I ain't doing a voice thing, man. That's commended to you, brother. You hear me? God see that. That's why I know you respect your father and your mother. I go, Dad, why do you respect them, man? I think, you respect your father and you respect your mama, man. That's good, man. That's good before God. Before God, before the eternal one is good, man. Because the day when you get in trouble, when you get in trouble and you need help, you have to call him God. He'll help you, man. Because of the respect that you have your father, your mama, you're these bigger bastards, man. You're dogs, man. You ain't like that. And don't flip like that. You hear me, son? You stay that way with the love to your father and the respect to your mother. Because I hear your mother talk to you in the phone. I hear she talk to you, man. You have respect for her. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy these colored people. You hear me, son? Don't buy them. Damn jackass. You think you stole a boys? Not get a name. Not get a name. These boys have been chained and turned like years. And I'm not his daddy. Puta de mierda. You will mess around and God wrath will come upon you. And you will experience real wrath. Real wrath. You go and push that nigga out. That baby. Remember, Dina. You got in jail. Leon Rachel. Here. Miami mother. Raquel. Miami mother. Rachel, Raquel. She died in childbirth. So don't think you can't die when you go to hospital, baby. Huh? A lot of them die in childbirth, but they're pushing up. Bop, she gone. She gone. All right, she gone. She gone, man. She gone. She died in childbirth. You wait till the journey to that. So, no. All right, you got no more of that, man. Yeah. Diaspora is all that. But we the people, we don't know who the hell we are. Do you think so? No. Don't. My birth certificate says I was born in Central America. It's on Mississippi, Louisiana, something like that. It's on Brooklyn. He's on Brooklyn. Who the hell are we? Do you know? No. All right, brother. You continue the way you are. Who you stand? You don't ever talk back to your father and your mother, brother, and you're on your own. You hear me? Mom get at you, mom start barking at you. Keep the same tone of voice with your mother and with your father. You hear me? And that goodness will follow you beyond the grave. You hear me? Will follow you beyond the grave. Like God did with the Rockabites. Rockabites were Hivites, they were heathen. God said, you're going to take them into his house. It will never fall on man to come up into his house, to the temple. Because they honor. All right? You continue to honor your father and your mother. You know what I mean? And you have that going for you. If you break all the other laws, all the other laws that God gave us, right? You don't break and blaspheme his name and do all that. But your honor, your father, and your mama, that will get you through the gates. Or most of us haven't done that, haven't done that. You know what I'm saying? That will get you through the gates. Isn't that right, sir? For example, the Rockabites, right? Because they honor their father. That got them through. All right, sir? Okay. I'm going to stop talking now. And I'm going to send this over to Nasi, the speaker. Nasi Mikael, what time is it? 11:25. 11:25. I've been here for hours. Been here for hours. That's so long it takes to break things down and to explain things when things don't go right. And whatever I say, I'm a husband right here. My wife sitting over there. Whatever I say, my wife's supposed to ride with me 1,000%. 1 goddamn 1,000%. Whatever I said, you agree with it. Don't sit there and correct me in your heart. Don't sit there and rebuke me in your heart. Whatever I said, you right with it. Because you're my wife. That's what God said. That's what God said. So the twain shall be what? One. Don't forget that. When the marriage gets ugly, you know when it gets ugly? When the twain stop being what? One. When they're not one no more. When the wife disagree with the husband.
The husband disagree with the wife. They start disagreeing with each other. Those problems in the relationship. Frictions. They're not one. The man looking to kill out. The man looking to cut her head off. That's why one man on TV, wife arguing with him, you ain't this what you boom, drop down, got off. Drop out to the kitchen somewhere. He cut her arm off with a kitchen knife. Cut it off. The woman almost died. Cut it off with a kitchen knife. But he's not going to do that to a loving wife. Huh? He's not going to do that to a loving wife. She wasn't loving. And he taught her a lesson. He cut the hand off. People on social media, you looking, you may say, well, he should say that. I don't like him. You don't have to like me. But when my head hurt, I don't complain to you. Ain't that right? Sure. If I get hungry, I don't cry to you. So I don't care one iota whether you like me or not. Blessed be the name of the Lord God of Israel. I'm truthful. I speak the truth what's in my heart. That's why most people don't like me and not feel me. Whatever I feel in my heart, I tell you. I don't care who you are. The one I will say that to is my father, my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, or my teachers. My teachers are giving me respect also. One time I didn't know, I never really got taught. That, I'm excuse myself, you say it was 10:30? 10:30. 10:30, I'm telling you so to not see me that 10:30. Yeah, he will take us up to another level. To a level. You will take us to a level that we've never been before. We've never been before. I bring to you, I see you guys, and like I told him, you got this, you're going to take it to the grave with the honoring of your father. You, I hear you talk to your father and your mother, not so much your father. But you call your mama more than you call your father. Don't you? No, I'm telling you that. Stop that. Don't put pops in the background, son. Alright? Give the father the same props you give the mother. There's an honor that father and that mother, right? You get the same. You call pops the same way. Don't run to the side. Don't run to the side. Yeah? Okay. So, when you die, you take that with you. How you honor your father and your mother, you take that with you too. Those of you that are disrespectful, slam doors and curse your father out in their heart and all that, you will take that with you. That's not good. That's not good. They got them goons and they got wrong road. Hooded, I don't call them hooded men because they're not men. Hooded spirits. They're down there waiting for you. But niggas like you, like to talk back to the parents and slam doors. So like you say, I don't go in that zone now. You hear me? The woman will never think that you are not going to the punishment. Woman goes to the punishment also. Alright? You ain't gonna escape with it. And then you will be a just God. Now reading that book, what he did to certain woman, what he did to Jezebel, her daughter, Talia, and a few more women. So there's no escape from male or female. Be honored. But the honoring of your father and your mother, you hear me? It's a good thing to take with you. That's what delivered the Rockabites out of trouble. The honoring of the father. That's the only law they did. Right? They were heathen. That's the only law they did. And that got them out the hole and got them a seat in God's house. Why? Because they honor their father. Their father. Hashem, to you, teaching indeed. Nasi Mikael. You don't like the things that I said, you got a problem. You got a personal problem. I ain't got no personal problem. Oh, we don't need y'all to listen to us. Ain't that right, son? Right. The reason we went to the next, right, is when I don't delight in wicked and ungodly people praising me. I want the godly to praise me. All right? So if you don't want to, that's your business and that's your loss. That's your loss. Because we still have this 1, 2, 3, 4 of us here in a restaurant.
Right.
We listen to each other and what we do. And we praise each other in the right. And we correct each other. We right here is a multitude. So I don't need your group. And so that's why I rock. I speak the truth that's in me. All right? I speak the truth that's in me. If you don't like it, whatever. Look at Shem. Look at Shem, man. See what's going on here? He's all here. And you believe a man like, where are they? They in the churches. All right, so Baruch Hashem. I think go to Nasi, Michael, Ben David. I'm going to you off of him. No, you're a chief man. No, no, go ahead. You are going in. No, priest. Now, I'm not going to call him a priest. I'll call him a teacher. More, teacher. Morenu, our teacher. That's it.
Give it all praise to the God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob. Respect to the prince and chief and women of Israel, brothers and sisters. I bid you out of the tongue of all forefathers. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
We're going to go to the book of Jeremiah real quick. Chapter 43.
Yeah,
Okay.
And it came to pass that when Jeremiah had made an end of speaking unto all the people, all the words of the Lord their God, for which the Lord their God has sent unto them, even all these words.
Now, Jeremiah is with the let me paint a picture for you what's going on. Babylon just came through and wiped out Israel. Whoever didn't die, run back captive. That's the little bit of people in the land. Them little bit of people in the land, they want to go back to Egypt. Jeremiah is there. They looked at Jeremiah. They said, Jeremiah, hey.
Hey, you. Atara is the oldest one. She don't talk to me with that tone of voice. God, get her. Don't talk with that. She don't talk to me with that tone of voice. Yeah. One of you don't cost me a second talk to me with that tone of voice. Come and break it back with that stick. I'm not soft. You want to talk to me like that, like your brother? Get the hell out of here. I don't talk like that. Get the hell out. Go to hell. Hell out of here. Now, you think you're talking to? At one time I brought food and fed you when you was hungry. That's your husband over there. I just like, he never really was me like that. Talk to me all about you. You ain't hard. You ain't hard. I ain't never go accident. I'll be up more than punch you in that your face. Punch you right in the face. We go to the doctor, tell him I did. Okay? Then we come and arrest me, and I'll be buried. Talk to you like that. Huh? I didn't hear you talk to your mother like that. Most of y'all are pop jump to me, you don't talk to your mama like that. That would stop. That would stop. So I'm going to jail. I'm gonna bleed one of y'all. You wanna stop talking to me like that? Y'all don't talk to me like that. If Daya don't talk to me like that. Milka that died, Milka was a loving child. She never talked to me like that. Because young rat. I think you're hard. You ain't hard. You're a dude or something. All right.
Babylon came into Israel, conquered Israel, took them back as captives. Okay? But they were sentenced to 7 years. They were sentenced. The Most High said they were coming back. Okay? They were coming back. So when they come back, the Most High told this group here, he said, yo, stay here. Through Jeremiah, he told them, stay here, and I'm going to make kingdom great out of you guys. Okay? I'm going to hold you down. Forget about them that's out there, they're gone. I'm going to take care of you, because you were the good ones out of the spot that were better than the ones that got taken away. So Jeremiah told them everything that God said. Stay in this land, I will show you mercy, and don't be afraid of the king. Most I said, I sent the king of Babylon. You ain't got to be afraid of him. If you do my commandments and my laws here, I'll establish you and I will bring back the nation through you guys. So that's what Jeremiah was saying to the people. He was relaying what God was telling them to stay in the land. Right? He said, then spake Azariah, the son of Hoshiah, and Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the proud men. Proud men. See, it said proud men spoke up. These are the proud. When you're proud, you're not going to listen to what God says. These are the same guys that just say,
You're proud, huh?
right,
Who is not going to listen?
the parents,
Thank you. Thank you.
authority,
Yeah, thank you.
rules, not going to
Yeah,
listen
I'm
to
proud. So you think you're that. And you're not even cat pieces. You ain't even cat pieces. You're proud against your mother, your father, and against God. And God, who's the one God gave you jurisdiction. Father. You know,
That's right.
something.
And the Most High told them, if you go into Egypt, their intent was to go to Egypt, leave Israel, go to Egypt. The Most High said, don't go, stay here, and I'm going to hold you now. He said, because if you go to Egypt, I'm going to set it off over there. As soon as you get to Egypt, I'm going to send trouble over there.
You're going to make it hot.
I'm going to make it hot. He said, don't go down. He said, if you go down there, you're going to die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. This is what Jeremiah told them that God said. Matter of fact, they asked Jeremiah to inquire of the Lord to tell us what to do. And whatever God tells you to tell us to do, we're going to do. That's what they told him. These same guys. That's why they're called proud. Because they just say, whatever you say, that's what we say. Look, I don't know what to do. I'm asking your advice. Whatever you say, I'm going to do it. That's what they did through Jeremiah. He told him, inquire the Lord. Jeremiah inquired. Most I said, yo, tell them to stay here. I got them. So now, the reason why these men are being called proud is because they said, thou speakest falsely to Jeremiah. They told Jeremiah, what you're speaking is not true. They told Jeremiah, what you're saying is to be corrected. They said, thou speakest falsely, the Lord our God had not sent thee to say, go not into Egypt to sojourn there. See, if Jeremiah had told them, the Lord said, yes, go down to Egypt and I'm going to hold you down, that's what they wanted to hear. He told them something that they didn't want to hear. So they said, they didn't like it. See, when you read the law, you're going to read the law and this cuts you from stuff that you like. So you're going to say, that's not right. That's what people do. They say that's not right. It's incorrect. If thou speakest falsely, the Lord our God had not sent thee to say, go down into Egypt to sojourn there. He said, but Baruch, the son of Neriah, set a deed on against us. Okay. Yeah.
They're good, man. And then to continue that way, they have to be raised with. Remove them from their parents and raise them where? Raise them where? So, in a convent. Away from the parents. And they will be all right. Because the parents is you corrupt them. They see how you talk to your father. They know it's your father. And then when you're talking to grandpa like that, you're gonna look. She's gonna look. They see how you talk and how you feel about your mother. You may not talk hard to your mother, but when you go in private, you show your disapproval to your mother. And they be in there with you and they see. And they understand and they know they're babies. They're babies, and they understand and they know. And that's where they learn. You know what I mean? That's where they learn to be sassy. Sassy and disrespect, goddamn respectful. They learn from the father and the mother. You corrupt your own children. So if you want good kids, you have to separate them from people. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a convent. Then they be truly saints. There ain't gonna be no saints. Yeah. They will learn to lie, deceive. They will learn to frown in the face. You know what I'm saying? They will learn to slam doors. They will learn to back talk. That's not good. That's not good. Convent will be the best place for them in the rest of us. Again, answer right. But we have one. The only place you can put them into the Catholic convent. And you don't want to put them in. They'll be truly saints in there. But they truly respect. They are. The only thing that they are very perverted and freakish. You know, the parish always messing with the little boy. You don't want the sons of like that. You know that. Come back, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. When you're around that news, when you're around all the perversion that you see on television, when you're around lies and corruption, when you're around. All you do is raise your kids with TV. But wives get educated with TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your wife don't listen to you. She listens to the TV more she listen to you. So what profit it is for a man to have that? Better for a man to leave off and stay to himself and go on to make the ultimate task. Die. I'm gonna meet your neighbor. Because death is better than anything around you. It's better than this, it's better than life, it's better than your children. I'll tell you right now. Death! You have children that you sacrifice all of their life for. You have children that you will put your life down for them. But then, they talk to you like you're a damn peasant. So many times I feel like killing. Right. Many times I talk, go get gasoline, everybody's sleeping in 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you understand? Spread gas by all the doors, all the exits and doors. Get on the channel there, and on my way out, now you can leave. That's true, that's the way they treat me. I don't treat you like that. I got disrespected the most in me, man. I got two strokes and I caught me down in here. You understand, man? You hear me, Josiah? And I stay here doing for you. I ain't so I asked God a couple of times, man. I said, lie to this, make my life. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me.
Death is better, son. Death is better. And you will see where the children that you love, and you careful, come up and lift up their ears against you. You see how you feel. Lift up your ears against them. You see how you feel. Not only talk this and preach this, okay? He said, but which one man do shall what?
Living.
You have to live in it. You have to live in the very same word, Josiah, that come out of your mouth. That come out of your mouth when you go up there and speak. And you get venerated by the people, by your mother, by this and by the other. The same words that come out your mouth. The first person you have to apply them to is to yourself. Cabrón, man parido. To yourself. And you can't apply that to yourself. God called you a what? Liar. But you're not living by the very same words that came out of your mouth that makes you a liar before God. All right, I ain't gonna go further.
Verse 2.
Then spake Azariah the son of Hosea, and Johanan the son of Quaia, and all the proud men, saying unto Jeremiah, Thou speakest falsely. The Lord our God hath sent thee to say, Go not into Egypt to sojourn there. But Baruch the son of Neriah sent thee on against us, for to deliver us into the hand of the Chaldeans, that they might put us to death, carry us away captives into Babylon. So Johanan the son of Quaia, and all the captains of the forces, and all the people obeyed not the voice of the Lord, to dwell in the land of
These are the
Judah.
same people that said, whether it be good or whether it be evil, we will obey the voice of the Lord our God, to whom we send thee, that it may be well with us when we obey the voice of the Lord our God. They said, no matter what you tell us is good, we gonna follow it. But then now 10 days after that conversation passed, and the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah after 10 days. When the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, he gathered them together and he told them what God said, and this is their answer. Thou speakest falsely. They said, you got Baruch here to set us up, to keep us here, so that Babylon can come and take us away. So that means they don't believe. They don't believe what God is telling them. It says, so Johanan, the son of Korea, and all the captains of the forces, and all the people obeyed not the voice of the Lord to dwell in the land of Judah. But Johanan, the son of Korea, and all the captains of the forces took all the remnant. The remnant. That's the remnant. It said the remnant of Judah. That's what was left back. Everybody else is in captivity.
Oh, this is not the remnant.
No. The remnant is there. What was left for the people is there. We're going to get to here. I'm going to get to here. I'm going to get to here. It said they will return from all nations, whither they have been driven to dwell in the land of Judah. See, they will return from all nations. See, these things happen already. They said even men and women and children, and the king's daughters, and every person that Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, had left with Gedaliah, the son of Ahikam, the son of Shaphan, and Jeremiah the prophet, and Baruch, the son of Neriah. Because Jeremiah, they told Jeremiah, Nebuzaradan said, whoa, you're the prophet of the Lord, you Jeremiah. You the same one that prophesied about us coming here. He said, the Lord be with you. He said, take those chains off of him. They took the chains off of Jeremiah. They said, look, God be with you. You can come with us. If you're good, you come with us. You can stay here. You can go south. You can go east. You can go anywhere you want to go. You good. Because these are the same people that when Jeremiah was trying to tell them, he said, let's see the Lord. Stop doing these things. Stop bowing down to idols. Stop with the angels. Stop this. Stop that. You're eating with the blood and the fat. Stop doing this to your brother. They didn't listen. And matter of fact, he got struck. He got hit. Threw in him, bow, because he said, "Thus saith the Lord." And then they threw him. I can't even say it was a dungeon. They threw him in a well. It was mud to die. They threw him to die. You sink in there. The number of water and mud in there at the bottom of that. You gotta keep yourself propped up the whole time. You know what Jeremiah went through in there? That's why Ebed Melech saw what happened and he tied up cords, cloth, tied it up, made a line, and threw it down there. Jeremiah put it around his shoulders. Heaved him up, heaved him up. Ebed Melech got a blessing for that from God. And he was a eunuch. And he was an Ethiopian. He was an Ethiopian eunuch, servant. And he got a blessing from God by helping Jeremiah, getting Jeremiah out of there. When he got Jeremiah out of there, that's when the temple got hit. The temple got hit when Jeremiah was in there. So when they looked and he seen that with Jeremiah, let him go. So Jeremiah went back to Judah. When he went back there, these people, Johanan, the son of Kareah, and all the captains of the forces, men and women and children of the king's daughters, a lot of the king's daughters, Zedekiah, were made eunuchs. And they were made eunuchs and taken into Babylon to die there. Okay? He said, all of these people that was left back, he said they obeyed, verse 7, so they came into the land of Egypt, for they obeyed not the voice of the Lord. Thus came they even to Taphanes, so they still went. Then came the word of the Lord unto Jeremiah in Taphanes. He said, okay. Jeremiah went with them. When they got there, Jeremiah ain't saying nothing the whole time. In your hand, take big stones in the clay and get these where the brick kiln is at, and wherever that Taphanes. He said, what he's going to do?
I will send and take Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones that I have hid, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them.
He said, I'm going to send Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant. He said, I'm going to send him, and he's going to sit his throne on top of these stones. Okay? He said, that I have hid. He said, and he shall spread his royal pavilion over them. So when he come, he gonna sit right here. This way he gonna set his throne up at. He said, and when he coming,
and when he cometh, he shall smite the land of Egypt.
He gonna hit Egypt up, okay? And because you guys come and you made Egypt hot.
And deliver such as are for death to death, and such as are for captivity to captivity, and such as are for the sword to the sword. And I will kindle a fire in the houses of the gods of Egypt, and he shall burn them, and carry them away captives. And he shall array himself with the land of Egypt, as a shepherd put it on his garment. And he shall go forth from thence in peace. He shall break also the images of Beth-Shemesh, that is in the land of Egypt, and the houses of gods of the Egyptians shall be burned with fire.
Egypt gonna get hit up again. Because you guys want to go down there, don't you?
And he shall break also the images of Beth-Shemesh, that is in the land of Egypt, and the houses of gods of the Egyptians shall be burned.
You see that right there? Yeah. See this guy right there? Y'all know naked. Look at me, man. See this guy right there? All of the granddaughter right there? They're good babies, man. They're good babies, man. Do you know who corrupt them? We, the grown-ups, their parents. They see how you talk to your superiors. You see how you handle your superiors, or you're over your father and your mother, or you're under older people. And they become just like you. But these guys are the babies, innocent, they're good. They're good. If you could only get them away from grown-up suckers and put them in a convent, you would have perfect babies.
Like I said.
Yeah, like old Samuel grew up. You corrupt them. You corrupt them. They listen to you, and they know when you're lying. He said, damn, grandpa lying. He said, damn, grandma lying. I said, damn, my father is lying. But they're not going to tell you this. Bastards. That's what you do to their babies. Because we are suckers. We suckers to sin. We suckers to sin. You know it's wrong, and by God, you still go back to bastard and do it again. And do that killing sometimes, that killing from top to bottom. If you have a wife, she don't listen to you. Hey, she don't listen to you 100 and walk with you. He said the twain shall be what, sir? Shall be one. So she don't listen to you and listen to your command and walk with you. What do you think you got? You got an evil damn wife. Yeah, she's evil. Your wife get mad at you and say, oh, look, I'm going, she's evil. What you doing with her? That is what I got in my heart. In my heart. I'm sorry with the truth. A wife don't agree with her husband, she's evil. Didn't say the husband got to agree, did it? He is the man who was made in God's image, not the woman. Not the woman. God ain't no more for that. He was made in God's image. She got to drop and do what the husband said. She don't do that, she's an evil broad. That's what God said. That's what God said. Now, man, you get stuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got married and everything, you got stuck. You understand? You don't want to get out of there. You ain't going to break up. You know what I'm saying? You want to go so damn bad. But what? He's stuck. That makes the man turn to what? Debt. Y'all need to stop it. You woman, get in your damn place. Stay there, man. Stay. You see, put her in line. Don't support her in our wickedness. Don't support her. I don't support my son, so I think I get on them. Don't support her. My father never supported me. My mother never supported me. Because my head in a minute. So, you really die, you move like that, you know what I'm saying? Shama, I would praise her. Because she'll never come out of praise me. Don't talk about that.
The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwelt in the land of Egypt was dwelt at Migdol and at Taphnes and at North and in the country of Pathros, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel.
So you got a bunch of, they call them Jews now because the only ones that were left was the ones from the tribe of Judah. Everybody else got taken in. Everybody else got taken in. 10 tribes of Israel been gone. Let me tell you this. All right, before this went down, the 10 tribes of Israel got snatched up by Assyria to never. The 10 tribes is never to come back.
Never to come back.
So you got the tribe Gad, Asher,
Never to come back.
Second Lord.
Never to come back.
Never to come back.
What the hell do you over here in America?
all of a sudden they
All of a sudden in America now. The hell out of here.
they were taken up by the Assyrian king,
Yeah, brother.
Shalmaneser,
Shalmaneser.
aka Pope.
Pope.
Okay? When this happened, they were replaced and they were displaced and replaced at the same time. Meaning, they take you from your ancestral home where you grew up at and put you over here in a strange land. And the people that's in that strange land, they take them over here and put them in their land.
That's right.
The reason why the displacement, when they do that, that means those people are never going to go back to their land, and those people are never going back to this land.
That's right.
That's what that was done. It wasn't
So in the everyone in America.
oh,
Talk about we over
No.
here, we in the new way over here. Nice, man.
and they didn't keep the laws of God where they went,
No, they
where they
didn't.
were taken captive. How could you? You're captive.
Right, they
You're
didn't.
not going to be able to serve God.
And do as you please.
Yeah, idol worship this house.
No,
And look, worse, he's your master.
that's right.
Might kill you because it's an offense to his God. What they told Joseph and them. They said, look, you guys can eat over there. We can't dine with you because it is a what? Abomination to the Egyptians to eat with the Hebrews, because the Hebrews are what? Herdsmen. That was a rule in Egypt. They didn't sit down with herdsmen. That's right. They didn't explain why. So I'm not going to even try to go there. That's another thing. We're not going to say what's not in the book. We're going to keep everything word for word what's in the book. Because when we start saying things that are outside, we say, well, we probably know. Because that takes us all.
Right?
So I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is that's what was done. He said that. He did that. The Lord did this, and that's that. I'm not here to read their minds or what they call today on the DVD, you buy a movie. After the movie, they got a selection called behind the scenes. Right or wrong.
Yeah,
And you get to see what happened behind the scenes. They tell you what they was thinking when this went down.
Yeah.
We don't have no behind the scenes.
no behind the scenes.
There's no behind the scenes. So we have to stick exactly to what it says in the book. There is no probably, there is no maybe, there is no hunches, no guesses. All we gotta do is stick to what it's saying in the book. Now these people here, they went back. So the Most High is telling them, now that you went back to Egypt, you guys are gonna die here. The king of Egypt, the king of Babylon is going to be brought down here, and he's going to kill you guys. Curse you.
Ye have seen all the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, and upon all the cities of Judah. And behold, this day they are a desolation, and no man dwelleth.
No man dwelleth there. Now they got snatched up. Judah was left, but Judah was still serving God. Judah was still serving God. Still serving God. They were still there. You know what I'm saying? They were still appearing. So they didn't get hit up like that. They didn't get hit up like that. Just in 10 tribes. Now when those 10 tribes got taken out, you know where they were taken out to? Everywhere. To be captives. They did not live these commandments no more. They became like the people wherever. If they were moved to this land, they became like the people of that land. They married into the people of that land. You know what happens when that happens now? Their children are not Israelites no more. They're next. Right? And then the next generation comes. Do you think there's any Israelites there? There's any seed of Jacob there? No. It's mingled out.
Right.
That's why the Most High said, do not marry into them, kill them.
Mingled out into a weed.
Into a weed of another people.
That's right.
And then those people were captive to another. They wound up generations, 100 years later, all those nations that Israel was taken to, they were conquered by the Greeks.
That's right.
And then the Romans. And they were integrated into Greeks and Romans.
Right.
So by the time we get to 2018, BC, no, AC, 2018, AC, people are gone.
That's right.
There is no Israelites, there is no seeds of Jacob running around.
There is no
There
right?
is none. If there is, God knows who he is.
That's right.
You ain't gonna know who he is.
There's only a handful.
And it's gonna be a handful. They probably in the cave chilling.
That's right.
Because they are the ones that's gonna follow all the commandments. They're gonna say some commandments what we're supposed to do, and they're gonna do them. Regardless of the error, regardless of how they feel, they're not shy or embarrassed. And they're not gonna go against this. You gotta see how this went down. They say, hey, go to the Lord. Tell him whatever God say, we gonna do.
That's right.
Didn't they say that in Joshua 24?
That's right.
Joshua chapter 24, they said, in Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, hundreds and hundreds of years later. It's not the same people, but it's just a different generation. And they said, we will do everything that the Lord said. Most High told Joshua, at that moment that they said it, he told Joshua, he said, slay every man and go against my commandments. He said, because they're lying. They're saying that now. They're disassembling in their hearts.
Mm-hmm.
They're just riding right now.
That's right.
He said, because look, you guys are proud men. Because now that I told you what God said, you actually go and speak to him.
Yeah.
And you said, I'll shut your mouth. So the Most High said, this is the deal. Do this, don't do this, don't do that. They said, what you speak is false. That's Israelites. That's Israelites from back then. Even worse, the people that call themselves Israelites. Coming from all walks of lives. All manner of different nations. Okay?
A mixture and a multitude of different customs.
Customs. When you're talking about the nation of the people, now you're going into customs. These are the same things that the Most to stay away from. He said, do not follow the ordinance. The ordinance is the custom.
Right.
Today, they use the word culture.
Yeah.
And culture is two different customs put together. That's what culture is. And the Most High ordered in the commandments that we do not follow. He said, all the ordinances of Egypt, that where ye dwelt at, you lived there. Right? I know you lived there. All the stuff you learned there, all the stuff you liked there, everything that you liked, how you lived there, cut it. You gotta dead that. You gotta revamp your whole life over.
Right.
You have to dead that and say, well, you going over here in Canaan, you can't do what they're doing over there either.
Right.
Matter of fact, these guys are slated to die. Because I told your father Abraham that their iniquity wasn't up yet. Now their time is so I'll kill two birds with one stone. This is the land, they're living in the land that I promised your father Abraham. And now it's time for you to get it. Displace these people, but you gotta kill them.
Yeah.
Ain't no captives. Utterly destroy them. But the word utter means everything. Total wipe out. Nothing. Don't leave nothing back. Hey, not even a virgin woman of the Canaanites get that back. Everything got to go. Most I said, smash their altars.
Right.
Break down their groves. He said, take the names of their gods out of their houses. He said, but you shall not do so unto the Lord your God. I'm reading this, and I said, wait a minute. I never understood why you say that. Why would the Lord's name be found in Canaanites' altars and temples? And then I'm reading and studying, and I figured out that I'm reading and it say, they also called on the name of the Lord and serve idols.
What?
A lot of the nations did that. And the Most High ain't with it. That's why he told Israel, you cannot deal with these images and these idols coming to me.
Right.
That's why he said you make up your mind.
Right.
You have to make up your mind. That's why Elijah said, Israel, ye halt between two different what? Opinions. Two different words. You got two different things going on. You call yourself Israel, you bow down idols. They was using Most High's name. Yeah. You will find the Most High's name in witchcraft. Yeah, they use his name. That's why he said, yo, when you run into my name out here, don't destroy it. He said, you shall not do so until the Lord your God. Because his name is holy. His name is holy. Why, man?
Verse 3, chapter 44.
Yeah.
Because of their wickedness which they had committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went.
He said the wickedness that they have provoked me to anger. They do wickedness. The wickedness that makes me upset. That makes me angry. That makes me hot. So what's
Make him angry.
What does God look at as wicked?
Make him angry.
Yeah, make them hot.
It's like sons and daughters make their parents angry. It's like wives make her husband angry. When she go outside, and my husband command. For God is a what? He's our husband.
Right.
He's your husband to us.
That's right.
I'm a father.
They say he's a groom.
I'm a father.
I am a father.
So I look and see the way people do God today. I said, damn. I just saying what they do me, worse. And you look at the wicked. He said, the wicked keep not God's commandments.
No.
Thank you, son.
Tell me the wickedness that they doing.
Because of the wickedness which they had committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went to burn incense.
They burn incense. Hold on. They burn incense. Wait a minute. But they burn incense in the temple of the Most High. Yes, they were commanded. The priests only. Aaron, the high priest, only. And the priests. They're the only ones that burn incense to the Lord.
Only in the temple.
And only in the temple. And only at a certain time. There was no incense burning. They got incense here, right here. Look, but find a little bowl and put it there.
No. You can't do that.
And they go over here. They're in the temple now. And no. The incense was burnt to the Lord. They put it in their censer. Once a year, the high priest, he goes up into the Holy of Holies, but before he go in there, he has to make a smoke. How do you think he make the smoke? Burning the incense. Because God come down in there and sit in between the cherubims on the mercy seat. And the priest cannot see God because he died. So smoke is up in there. Smoke screen. This is where you get the word smoke screen from. Smoke up the place, it's hard to see. It's hard to see the target. You can't see nothing. This is why he came down on the mountain and set the mountain on fire. And he said, what? Thick, dark smoke. You can't see now. He said, yo, you didn't hear? He said, all you heard was a voice, man. Stop playing with me. This is what God told him. Stop playing with me. Some these images and pictures and statues and symbols. Because when I spoke to you, all you heard was a voice. You didn't see no similitude. That's why he hates images. He don't even want you to have an image of him.
That's right.
How about that? All the nations, all the religions, all the people, everybody's idolatrous. They gotta have a picture of their God so that they can bow down to. That is a form of idol worshiping.
Like you said, when you come down, you sit.
That's right.
You sit in the mercy seat. Mercy seat sits between the two cherubs.
That's right. And it's a small space.
A small space. We come down that small and squat right
Sit
there.
right up in there. Cherubims bow to him. That's why they stay like that. When they come and sit up there, cherubims right there bow.
Just like this.
That's right. You can't get the high priest there and get to see him. No, we're gonna die. As we told Moses, he said, I'm gonna show you behind my back. You're gonna see my body, but you're gonna see me from the back. You can't see my face, man.
Cherubims and all his angels
Praise him.
That's what we supposed to be
That's
doing.
why they're made fire.
You know all we do, we praise ourselves.
That's right.
And you ain't nothing. We ain't nothing. You gotta use the bathroom every day. And if you don't use the bathroom, you die. Well, who the hell you think you are? Nasty dog. If you don't use the bathroom, you die. But yet you bake here, you don't want to praise God. You want to praise God. You have to praise him. You praise him, man. You praise him. You can't seem to bow down, but you praise him by doing his will.
That's how you do it.
By doing his will. A woman saying that God jump praise. That's what my man called his wife for him. God called out Haran. And I don't blame him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, the children rise up to their parents, the wife rip up her ears against her husband, the one did this, one did this. There's no honor. You have to turn to what? Killing. Wipe them out. Clean up.
What you call clean up?
Clean up. You must be killed from kill that. You can't say man because
Yeah.
you can't say that. You're not in that man position. You don't know what this man is doing in that house.
What kind of precious?
You don't know what kind of pressure they put on the man. It's a known thing that children link up with the mother.
Yeah.
And turn on the father.
Yeah.
They don't do the father, they do the mother. They don't do the mother, they do the father. The mother get much more honor than the father. You think they piss on the father. See, God don't know, man. A lot of things inside of y'all. Don't like to let go. So they might feel like killing everybody in here. Everybody sleeping and walking and looking. See, I don't. But you deserve it. Because you disrespectful to me. Because you know commandments and you refuse to do it. You refuse to do God's commandments, you do your own command. My body. You refuse to do what God said. Then the woman wants to break her husband down to ride with her. The girlfriend break her man down. Everybody does a constant breakdown. I don't broke down already. I can't break no law. I don't broke all the way down to the level that God wants me. And no woman tried to break me, don't even try. Come and cheat. You want some big. Don't come trying to break me, man. I'm already broken by God. You know what I'm saying? You see me, right? I can't see through my sight is shot. You think that God did it. Right? Now 2 strokes in here. God did it. So I am broken. Any more breaking, you will kill me and take me on. I am broken. So I don't want to hear no woman, or no children, or no child, or son, or nothing trying to break me. Because I'm already broken. Police, nobody do. I'm already broken. The most you could do is just leave me alone, or ride with the floor, or I'm too much, get the hell away from me. Let me die the death of the righteous. Get the hell away from me. Pack up and leave. And she goes to the end, those are riders. They didn't turn on their husbands. And these young nigger broads we got here, American women. You know what I'm saying? We see the vision, you see the vision. You know how many people got here? Do you know how many changes we've been through before we got here, man? You, the seed of Israel.
Thousands of years. Like you tell them, thousands of years of people get taken captive and then blend and marry into other people, and those people get wiped out. And what little left of those people, they marry, they become another people. And then you got thousands of years of this going on till we get to here. What's those ancient people there, they're gone.
They're
The
gone.
ancient ones gone.
They're gone.
We're the children of offshoots.
Which is called an address like the children of the children of the children. I think the children, but all the time. Of the children. Of the children.
And you keep going.
Of the children.
Of
The children. You're
right.
That's who we are.
Right. That's how it is. Whoever was running the world had the mixed up version of whatever was left of Israel. And that got mixed in. I mean, ain't nobody was keeping that.
Nobody.
That's why the Most I told Jeremiah, hide the tabernacle. Hide the Ark of the Covenant up in here. There ain't nobody gonna be serving me for a long time. Because I got rid of them.
And they're gonna profane it.
That's right, they're gonna profane. I got rid of them. I've been telling them for years. They don't listen. I brought them back. I told y'all, it happened already. A lot of those prophecies that you read,
Happened
it
already.
happens already. It is not now.
Not
This
now.
is a different scenario. You are not in the Middle East.
That's right.
This is a different scenario. You
That's
are in
right.
the western part of the world.
That's right.
America. That's
That's right.
who's running it.
And the most we could do is take you to those commands of the laws and
That's
living laws.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
All them prophecies, it happened already.
It happened. Most of them, 90% of that happened already. A lot of those prophets were being brought up. That's why the Most High said, I set my prophecy, right? Early. That's Habakkuk. That's Jonah. That's Yoel. That's other. Most of them, they died in Babylon. Yeah. Most of them died in Babylon. Jeremiah outlived everybody. He lived for a very long time. Very long
He
time.
one took the tabernacle
He
from
don't
Mount
right.
Moab.
He was on the way from before Babylon came, he was prophesying all through the Syrians and the Greek era, the Maccabean era. And after that, you don't hear about Jeremiah.
He took the tabernacle from the Mount of the Lord.
That's right. And he was trying to follow him
Yeah.
to seek to find a way.
Where is that? Yeah.
And he hit them with blindness.
That's right. Blind.
But now look, when he hit them with blindness, they could still see. It wasn't dark. They just couldn't find the spot. The trail that leads to the spot, couldn't find it. The same way they got blinded by the they couldn't find the door all of a sudden. That's a different type of blindness. See, you gotta understand. You read this book, you cannot add on to it. You can't. When you're doing this law, he said, Most I said, live in them. The reason why he said that, he said, give him all your love, right? All your might and all your strength, because it takes all of that. Because you gotta override your emotion. You gotta override your wife emotion, your children's emotion, this one emotion, that, because it's all emotion. And how this one gonna feel. All that overrides, so well, this gotta be done. God say do it, it gotta be done. But it's gonna, so what? See, once you start thinking, or you get sad about God's law, that because you gotta do it, and this got you sad, that is wicked. And they didn't do it. They say, Abraham, believe God. Everything God told Abraham, he believed was God.
Not the children.
No.
They killed their children and they ate them.
That's right.
I didn't remember nobody cried by eating their children.
It was arguing over eating kids.
All right then.
They said, man, this one
You know,
came.
we got a
That's
people
right.
that worship the damn thing.
God, it's your mind, man. It's your mind. Them babies don't like nothing, man. Don't like nothing. The people who read about killed them and ate them.
Jesus, baby. Get the hell out of here, man.
The emotions towards God. So it's not a problem for me to do this here.
No problem.
It's not a problem. All right, cool. Look. I come from where they kill each other, kill our sons anyway.
Hey, come on, Abraham got sad. We gonna kill his son. He talk about it, man. You like your mind. It ain't sad for nothing, nigga. Nothing. Cursing with a man that speaks such a thing like that. I'm cursing seed, man. You don't speak nothing like that out your mouth, boy, Abraham. Abraham was sad. You curse. And whatever come out is curse. What your mouth? Not Abraham. Not Abraham. That's a man called God his friend. God called him his friend. Not Abraham. He wasn't worried about going and kill his sin. He was going gladly and push Isaac way back. Push it all the way back.
That's why God said, yo, man, you was going
The hell wrong with
you
you?
mean?
Good. You don't know a damn thing, man.
You don't know nothing. He was inside, man. So I don't want you to talk ever again, man. I don't want you to talk ever again. Never again I want you to talk. Don't speak against my forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Don't speak about them. Don't speak negative about them. That's what you say. The curse of God be upon the one that does that. You curse the head around you, who the king you are. Abraham and fed man.
Nah, he didn't
God
have
said,
second.
no problem.
Nah, he didn't even have second thoughts.
He didn't have second thought or nothing.
All of that is dissembling.
Dissembling.
You become proud.
That's right.
Proud, and then you become treacherous.
Proud, haughty, and treacherous.
Treachery is when you go against.
So I didn't want to hear nobody mention that to me again, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't want that. Okay, if I go get to you, I'm gonna break your face. And if I can't get to you, what I'm gonna tell you is gonna hurt your feelings for the next 100 years. So watch your mouth when you speak about these men in the book. I fear God. I keep commandments. I fear God. Like a woman worship the girlfriend, worship the wife. You out of your mind. The only thing you look up to God, Hashem, that's it. No wife, no babies, no nothing. Back then, the wives didn't look up at the man like that. Even the wives worship God. They didn't bow down, look up to the husband. They get down to the honor that God had given. That was it.
That's it. Anything else between that, you're gonna go off. You're gonna go off into oblivion. You can't say what was in their heads.
Nah,
unless it says what was in his heart. That's different. But it didn't say nothing about Abraham. Abraham said, solid, let's go. Isaac, gear up. Isaac said, good. And look at Isaac. Look at the mindset. The one who's he got put on there. He didn't cry out.
Nah.
He was ready. Yo, that's different, man. That's godly. They had a different frame of mind. Right. They did not think how we think. If they thought how we thought, they wouldn't be in that book.
It wouldn't be in that
Word.
book.
They wouldn't be in that
It
book.
wouldn't be in there, man.
They wouldn't be in there.
No, it wouldn't be there.
God wouldn't have said, yo, Abraham, because you was about to really do it. Yo, you was serious. I'm about to hit him. If he had any second thoughts, he would have done that. I know that for a fact. He wouldn't have done that.
I don't want to hear about
I heard
but you know Abraham, I thought you gotta talk about it, you know.
Nah,
Don't talk that talk to me. I'm gonna come out real nasty out of my mouth. I'm gonna come out real nasty. I'm gonna go back and hit your family with my mouth. And you don't want to hear that. No, anybody was close to me and I go get to you, and you speaking negative like about Abraham, I'll break your face.
That's right. Watch your mouth.
And from there, we take it to level 2. And guess what? We will die together. Alright? Don't bring them talks to me. I don't want to hear it.
That's right.
All over talking, all over now, listen, hear it. That's rhetoric, and I don't go, but I don't want to hear nobody speak against Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, speak against God, or speak against his law, putting your condemned words in there because you are condemned.
That's right.
You are condemned. That's why you think like that.
Wow, this is getting
I don't want to hear it.
This is getting out of hand.
I don't want to hear it. It's going to get violent.
This is getting out of hand. That's never been said before in
What you
Israel.
said before,
This
man?
is new stuff.
New stuff.
It said Abraham believed the Lord and he counted it to him as righteousness. So you know what was on Abraham's mind because he said he believed the Lord. And that's every
So
time.
if Abraham had a second thought and said, look at Isaac, that means you don't believe
You don't believe him.
it.
You
Blasphemy.
don't believe him.
And the nigga that said that, you condemn. Now watch your mouth, man. Think of what God's saying.
Even
Watch your mouth.
Manasseh said,
Sit down, mouth.
he said, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who have not sinned.
What not sin?
And Isaac and Jacob was rocking like that because of their father Abraham.
Because of Abraham.
Abraham said it all.
Abraham said it all. He was a Jew stuff guy.
That's why he's the one to look
That's
to.
right. The audacity of you speaking against Abraham. But Abraham and people, it's not in your mind, man. No speculation, man. You want to speculate? You speculate with you, your woman, and the free babies you got. Y'all call them all freaks. All babies are freaks. They're freaks. They're freaky children. Speculate with them. Don't speculate with the men in that book.
Nah.
Especially Abraham. Watch your damn mouth. That's what causes a man to get cut off. From the truth of God, you cut off and you push your way. You don't want you near him. That's why your mind is there. Come home. Come home. Back to the truth of that book. Don't try to change Abraham's words. Put words in Abraham's words. Abraham been there. You simply try to figure out people around here. Put your words in your man's mouth. Man been there. So,
Look, man, I was talking about Cain and Abel. I was on the job. I forgot how the conversation came up. I was talking about something with Cain and Abel. And a heathen dude. He's like, he said, yeah, he killed his brother over a woman, right? I looked at him
over a woman, man.
and I said, hell no, where you get that from? I said, and you know what I said in my head? This is where Israelites getting all of this stuff from heathens. From heathens. Listening to heathens. Listening to their editorials on our forefathers, on our laws. And that's going to take you off. You got to stick to this. They say, leave God. It was kind of hidden righteousness.
Right.
That means there was no hesitation, no second thoughts.
No second thought.
If Abraham didn't have second thoughts when he said circumcise you and your sons and all of that men in your house, men that was born in your house or that was born with money. He said, you got to go and serve. Most of them said, I want you to go home immediately as soon as you go home and do it, right? He just said, do it.
Or you didn't have to say immediately.
No, you didn't have to say
You
immediately.
didn't have to say immediately.
Nah.
My son told me that this is what you do to do, but he said, you didn't do it right. He said, you didn't do it right now. Is it a game?
Right.
It's a goddamn game. Get up off in the game. I ain't gotta tell you right now, monkey. I don't gotta tell you, do not say go together. The job is to go together now. I ain't gotta tell you right now. The way Ivan said it, God said Ivan.
No.
Get up off of that.
Everything you told.
Get up off of that and don't bring them games to me. Don't bring them games to me. All right? Don't bring them games to me. Take it to your mother, your grandchildren, your children, your woman that you care about. Don't bring it to me. Don't bring them games to me. Don't bring them games to me. You tell me you ran away. I didn't tell you you got away. What did you get to? I have no other witnesses in here. I'm gonna be like, goddamn face that DJ. I ain't gotta tell you that. I ain't gotta tell you that. This is some bread right now. Get out of here with that, man. You see, we can't do these laws rocking like Americans. You gotta get American off your mind. You're telling me that, man. Well, you didn't take me to the You didn't take me to the other way. You're a bastard. Don't tell me that, man. You keep like your goddamn self. Fathers didn't live like that. And I ain't living like that. And I expect my children to live like that around me. Alright? Other than that, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do something back on me. My mind I can't see good. God will be a light unto me. I will back on me and get away from y'all wicked suckers. But you know too much. You'll be quoting heathen things. I don't think you do that way. Quote that to me. You got just like that, yo. It doesn't seem to got my side like this. I'm bound to hear. I will leave, yo. I used to see Panama. Panama eyes closed down like this. Let me get the street. You are. You see, hold up. Is that you, Panama? You cross me over the street. Cross me over the street. You all right? People walk and touch and keep moving. All right? I ain't got to stay here, man. I grew up with such disrespect and tolerance. I don't have to stay here. God will be a light unto me. I will leave. I will leave. Give me a room, I will leave. When I leave, don't come around me. None of y'all come around me. One, I will leave. You can call my eyes like this. I have to stay here. You know what I'm saying, son?
Right.
I don't have to. I don't have to. I will leave. I will leave. God has never known me.
the room, the Hoover, the car Hoover comes in, take me there, drop me down, sit there, feet on the living, and I stay in my room, son. Go to hell. That damn mouth. When I met y'all, when I had y'all small, you did not got that damn mouth. When your father was going there getting food, I'm bringing the food at home, I'm bringing the bread and all that, you didn't have all that damn mouth. So I don't want to hear it today. I don't want to hear it from my wife, my children, from nobody, man. From nobody. From nobody. All that violation there, the penalty is death. Which means, if you want more than 2 o'clock in the morning, son, I will go out in my gas can, get $5 gas, come back, blaze it, son. Blaze it. You walking on me. I walk out. You walk here, you walk with me, son. Saraya, you here, you walk with me. Let's burn! Baby, walk with me. I did harm to none of y'all in here. I should come from the right date. Alright? So what? So what? I'm going to the camera. So what? That's to speak the truth as well. Okay. So what? You think we're going to beat you right now? You don't play games with your phone? I'm not you right now. I'll take you right now. You don't like your little son, take you that. You take your son to do something, he's not there watching. You only want pleasure, but you didn't think to do right now. You ain't gonna like it. Puta! Puta!
He said, because of their wickedness, verse 3.
Because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods, whom they knew not. Neither they, ye, nor your fathers.
He said, and that they went to burn incense. He said, burn, what's our obligation is? Burning incense. He said, man, they went and they burned incense to other gods. Right? In ancient Egypt, incense was burned in both pragmatic and mystical capacities. Okay? Mysticism. Incense was burned to counteract or obscure malarious products of human habitation, but was widely perceived to deter demons and appease the gods with pleasant aroma. This is why they burn incense.
That is true. That is true. It's like people, God, deter demons.
Deter demons.
I would speak strongly on that. Because I worship and I serve demons before I came to Israel.
And in Egypt, they dealt with demons. So they needed to deal with that incense. So the Most High said, you're not sacrificing your little devils over here.
That is true.
The only I only need this guy here to burn the incense at this time. That's it. You're not burning it in your house.
That is true.
Okay? Because everybody else burned. In Egypt, ancient China, Japan, India, they all burned incense.
All the island Caribbean, Latin countries.
That's right. Incense. Or candles. They burn candles. When they really get deep into it, it's not incense no more, it's candles. Mosai said, nah, you guys are burning incense to candle. Now, if I take incense and put it right up here right now and light it, I'm like, get for fragrance, right? I'm going to say, no, bro, I'm not bound down to no God. You are. You are. You are. That is the practice of worship in idolatry. That's the wickedness that they were doing. Mosai said, you burn incense.
That's right.
Okay? And to serve other gods, whom they knew not. Neither they, ye, nor your fathers. These new people, neo culture, that's the culture. Take two old pagan religions, put it together, and you got neo-paganism. That's what's going on today. This is why people using the word culture. Israelites are not supposed to use the word culture. Well, this is our culture. No, don't use that. This is our ordinance that God commanded us. This is the commandment. Ordinance. He said, don't follow the ordinance. Because the ordinance is the order of the way they order their life. He said, don't follow that.
That's right.
He said, when you're going into following them, you're going to burn incense to other gods. He said, and they ain't even, look, your fathers that went after other gods don't even know about this. They ain't mess with this one. This is some other stuff. Yeah. This is some captivating that got everybody, the whole world, linked up in it. He said, now the day ye know your fathers, howbeit I sent unto you all my servants, the prophets. I sent my prophets. I sent men, godly men, to show you that the way you was going is wrong. Right? He said, rising early and sending them saying,
Howbeit I sent you unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
Do not do this abominable thing that I hate. That's what God is saying. Tell them I said, don't do these abominations because I hate them. I gave them the law and I already told them what I like, what I don't like, what's good, what's not good. How she?
But they hearken not,
Uh-huh.
nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness,
Uh-huh.
to burn no incense unto other
See?
gods.
That he said, you put an emphasis on that. He said, they didn't incline their ear to turn from their wickedness, which was to burn incense unto other gods. Today, see, all you gotta do is live like the people, live like your next door neighbor, live like everybody on the block, or the neighborhood, or the city, or in this country. You don't have to burn nothing, right or wrong. You don't have to burn nothing now. That day, you serve another God, you're gonna be burning animals, sacrificing your firstborn. That's another thing. They sacrificed their kids. Did not the king of Moab, when he got beat real bad, to take his firstborn son, put him and sacrifice him. He did what?
On the wall.
On the wall. Put his son on the wall. That's what they did in Babylon. You know that, right? The fire gods.
Yeah.
All fire. Whoever served the fire gods or the sun gods, you burned your firstborn. You had kids that got burnt in the fire.
That's when you guys make it with the favorite incident that
Frankincense.
keep on burning again. In the demonic shrines. Demonic shrines. You see people fall down, they can go.
Yeah.
Fall down, bust in the head. That nigga that water.
Water, yeah. I only thought it was. I got another name. Florida water. Right.
You say toilet water. What they do, anytime you go, people up, and smell that stuff, you my spirit.
Yeah.
That's what they do that for. You get that, and sprinkle it,
I saw that.
sprinkle it. In the four corners of the get cold, you sprinkle it,
Yeah.
and it'll calm down.
I see that.
It'll calm down.
Right outside.
Keep calm
You know, he wanted to murder everybody.
down.
He was
Yo,
cursing, but he wasn't in his right mind.
calm down, son.
Right across the street.
Calm down.
They going crazy.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to take your place off. There's another person is out there with that water, an instance in their hand, and he's sprinkling, but not on him.
I don't know.
Not on him.
Yeah.
They in the air doing it, this direction, that direction. Yeah, that's why this is what they were doing.
That's right.
That is what the children of Israel was doing. That's what they was following. That's what they learned in Egypt.
Yeah.
All that come from Egypt. That's why he said you don't bring. He said they burn incense. So the way of the world now is, hey, I burn incense, to make the place smell good.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. The idea of the burning the incense is to appease the gods. That's what did that. To appease the gods. To appease the gods for a sweet savior.
That's right.
Like the Most High said, burn the fat on the altar
That's
for a
right.
sweet savior. I like the way they smell. The idols.
That's right. The idols.
That's why they
Idols
burn
like
it
it
to
too,
them.
but that's right.
So you can't burn incense.
You know what's gonna make them move? That move will make drama go on. Move them idols on. And then demons. Frankincense.
Some reason everybody uses that.
Oh, bro.
Everybody. Everybody uses that. Chinese people use that.
Frankincense.
And they burn, yo. So nobody burn incense more than the Orientals. I see them in Kung Fu movies. He go up in there before he even gets the idol. He burn. He get this, and he got some in his hand, and he go get on his knees, and bowing. That's the way. That's what the Most High. That's why he kicked him out.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, this stuff started in Egypt. Babylon, and look. Babylon copy, right?
Yeah.
So they got there. You got Babylon and Egypt doing the same
Well,
thing.
it started in Egypt first.
Started in Egypt, and it ran over to Babylon. And then now you gonna follow them. You wanna run back to Egypt, but you're not gonna run back to Egypt and do law. You can't go to Egypt and do these commandments. That's why I told you don't go back there. But you said, nay, we still going back. That's why he told Jeremiah, go with them, build that, take the stones. There was a brick kiln. Now see, this is the way of Egypt. Everybody had a stove, AKA grill, outside of their houses in Egypt. This is where the people sat down by the flesh pots. That's why the Most High said it was outside of the king's estate, outside the gate. There was a brick kiln, a original stove.
Right.
Most High said, take great stones and hide it. So he had to
Not a regular stove.
Not a regular stone. Brick kiln is made of stone.
Made of stone.
Like a little doghouse or something.
And out of the cold pot.
Coal pot, right. He said, put the stones, you know, the little pot where you put the bread in. He said, take it off and put the stones inside where you put the bread in. Hide the stones there. He said, but that's a sign of that. This is where the king of Nebuchadnezzar is going to come and sit while he watched all of this burn because you came. You made it hot for Egypt. Verse 6.
Wherefore my fury and mine anger was poured forth, and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. And they are wasted and desolate as at this day. Therefore now thus saith the Lord, the God of hosts, the God of Israel, wherefore commit ye this great evil against your soul, to cut off from you man and woman, child and
Look, by you doing this, you're going to get yourself cut off. You're going to get your wife cut off. You're going to get your children cut off. You're going to get the little baby cut off. Out of Judah to leave you none to remain. Then that's what happened. He said, if you stay in Egypt, ain't going to be no more people from Judah. The only ones that's going to be left now are the ones that's Greek. Or, you know, that's dead. That's all that's left. Verse 8, in that ye provoke me unto wrath with the works of your hands, burning incense unto other gods in the land of Egypt, whither ye be gone to dwell. At the foot of Mount Sinai, it was burning Egypt. It was burning incense. That calf worship. That's why the Most High said, look, man, whatever you want offering, you want a sin offering, bring it to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. Bring it to my tent. I got my priest waiting for it. He's going to take it and make the atonement for you. You can't do it for yourself. You can't do it for yourself. You can't make an atonement for yourself in Israel. Okay? The priest got to do that. The priest got to do that. The priest got to do that. It's saying he shall take it and he shall make an atonement for him.
What are you doing?
I don't need to go to the window. I don't know.
wasn't saying, so I'm gonna drop it.
You ain't gonna be there.
Use my rope.
You gonna be there then. Well, I moved my thing from there. I left it there, and during the week, No, which monkey started?
Yeah.
Masih monkeys all over the place, not at all. On the bed, on the chairs. Tapi dia malu. Dia tidur di barat. You know, right? You know, I'm the one that proved it. You know, right? Okay, well, you better ask me. You better ask me. Oh my God, brother. That's all I do every day. Every day I teach from God. You know, God's son. Every day. That's what I teach every Sunday. Every day. That's why I move. I move with the team. I teach the day of my paper. Anytime you think on death like that, or you think on the day of your death, you have God in your mind. And that's why I stay every day and night. I think about it. Every time I think about it, you know, I was down there already. Come on, to I see them go with them. I think about you, know. I see them all up in here. Who they move on the game. Now that's all I see them all in here. Death stays in my mind. Not love, not my woman, not my children. Death stays in my mind every day. Every day. What the last end of me shall be when I leave here. Because I don't want what God has reserved for the righteous. He got certain things reserved for the righteous. And he got certain things reserved for the wicked bastards that don't keep God's commandment and that speak against it and that speak against his saints like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If you're not going to speak positive about them, keep their name and just burn them out. Nobody come close to me and speak about them because I'll knock their teeth out. Oh, you can't see. No, I don't need to see. I got gadgets. I got a lot of gadgets. You ain't got no damn business about everyone like that. Comparing yourself and your filthy, dirty, corrupt life to the lifestyle of Abraham. Bastard. I ain't gonna tolerate that from nobody. Nobody. Like David said, a friend who is like what? Like your own soul. You gotta be like you. If you have a friend and he ain't like you, nigga, you the big. Because he's not like you. He's not like you, man. He's not like you. I'll put this right here. Alright? Okay. You ain't gonna need nobody else. Nobody else coming. I made that drop call for him. He said, well, you want to pick up the keys on you, one step up in the door. Alright. You don't want to pick up the keys, where that? You already?
Yeah.
You don't want to pick up the keys because you stepping it up in the law. And when you stepping it up, what I mean?
Right.
You used to pay a be a burden, you say. So when you stepping it up in the law, you don't step it up in one thing, you step it in what? All over. Not one thing. When you step it up in that, the honor and the respect for your father and your mother got to go on. I don't let you change your plan. That's what horse ain't gonna happen. That's law bearing burden and honor and respect for your father and your mother gotta go on. Every law that you know gotta go on. One go, the rest go. One go, the rest go. That's how go. That's how go. And if you're not doing that, you're playing. And you're playing with your life. And the life of your babies. Because remember, God don't give up babies. The God give up babies. No. That's why he told them, eat. He said, eat them. He said, eat them. One woman took a baby and chopped it in half while we took it and eat it. Next day, was supposed to meet her, and the other one baby. She went to the king and said, yo, my great man just today is supposed to be her, and she hit her baby. Come here, so the baby was what? Dead or alive? Alive. Play with him.
What we honor, God don't honor. We honor babies and children and all that crap. God don't honor. But he told you to honor, he honor the father and the mother. Honor that. Glorify that. They rank in that of giving to God. So Rebecca told me something, deceive your father. You say, all right. Did you say anything against to her? No. But the next thing I'm going to do, she's going to drop something on him. But he keep bothering her. You know what I'm saying? She already told me that your curse be upon me. She said, I'm going to eat that. So you're going to do what I tell you, son. That's it. You can't do that today. These American niggas have 1,000 words to say to you. Back on board, back on board, back on board. You know what? You got to start with the God. Because our root is America. We are indeed Americans. We are American Negroes. You gotta stop being a Negro. You gotta stop being an American. You gotta stop being a Panamanian. You gotta stop being Yugoslavian. All that you gotta stop being. You can't be all that and keep God law. Because none of you correlate with God law. God law stand by itself. You want to sit up? I'm going to sit on. You step up in your space. You're right.
Deuteronomy 14.
One brother used to come around and say, Ruach, ride the wind. Ride the wind. The only one I know calls himself Ruach. I say you ride the wind is God. You ride the cherubs. Oh, ride the wind. You want just a deep voice. Next thing you die, man. You don't ride no wind. You don't step up in God's stead. You stand in your slot. You're not even a servant. Because if you was a servant, you agree to everything you read, and you don't have to change or confabulate. You're not even a servant. Yeah, you're a servant. You may be a servant to your woman, servant to your children, servant to your boss, servant to wherever, but you're not a servant of the living God. All right?
Deuteronomy 14. Most High is talking to the generation that was there with Moses. He's talking to the ones that came out of Egypt. He said, ye are the children of the Lord your God.
You shall not cut yourself, nor make any boils in your eyes for the day.
He said, you may not cut yourself. Canaanite, African, Hamite custom is to torture yourself by inflicting pain by cutting yourself and making yourself bleed. And that's how they worship their idol. And they also made baldness in between their eyes.
That's right.
You know what the baldness is? They cut their eyebrows.
That's right. Pluck it or cut it.
Pluck it and cut it. And shape it and mold it. Or some don't have none at all.
That's right.
That's how Canaanites serve their God. That's how they look. So a lot of if you look, if you would see movies, they would show dudes in certain movies, the heathens in certain movies, you would see the guy got painted on eyebrows. Like the dude sure. Yeah. The guy that that they sent, and he said, well, I had shave. The guy on top of the jump. You look at his eyebrow? Yeah, it was makeup. What we call today makeup. That's what most High is talking about. Yeah. That guy, he ain't had no eyebrows. And in Egypt, you cut your eyebrows in honor of their gods, specifically their dog. In Egypt, when your dog died, you cut your eyebrows in mourning. Yeah, you got a god for everything. Yeah. Yeah, look, and that dog of the pet of that Egyptian becomes a god also. Yeah. A lot of the Egyptian gods got dog heads, jackal heads. That's what they into. He said, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth. You understand when you said to be a peculiar, to be different. To be different. To be different means to be unique. Means not to be the same as everybody else. That's why I'm giving you these laws. Because for you to be different to everybody else, you can't He said, you are above all the nations that are upon earth. Uh-huh. Above. You know what that means? The Most High regards you. We don't regard them. The Most High will protect you. He will protect them. He will listen to their prayer. He will listen to the prayer of the one that has made himself holy and peculiar. He said, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Now, the first time you're reading in this, you ain't gonna know what it hates. Anything that God hates. Anything that God hates is abominable. Anything that is against God's laws, it is abominable. The Most High will tell you what's abominable. He said, thou shalt not eat. So that means you can eat. There are things that you can eat that are abominable. All right. He said, these are the beasts which ye shall eat. Name those beasts. The ox, the sheep, and the goat,
the hart, and the roebuck, and the fallow deer, and the wild goat, and the pygarg, and the wild ox, and the chemois.
Okay. The ox.
Those are all deer families.
The ox. He said, you eat from the ox. Right? They come out the bull family. What we call bulls. Ox is another word for ox is a bull. Right? The sheep. Bah, bah. The sheep. Right? The goat. The hart. And the roebuck. The fallow deer. These are all out the deer family, what we know as deers, antelopes, gazelles, roebuck, and the hart. But you're allowed to eat that. See, the Most High has given you. He said, these are the beasts which ye shall eat. Now, out of all the beasts, these are the only ones that I want you to eat. The wild goat, the pygarg, the wild ox, and the chemois. He said, every beast that part of the hoof, including the chew with the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat. Now there are other animals also that chew the cud. Split the hook and that's cloven foot. But they're not on this list that God said, these are the beasts which ye shall eat. They're not on this list. Buffalo is not on this list. Buffalo is not out of the family of the bull and the oxen. Guess what? Buffalo did not roam the coast of Israel. So they didn't eat buffalo. Because some Israelites will know there's other animals, other beasts, those are not the only ones. There are other beasts that chew the cud and that are cloven footed and split the hoof. That is correct, but that's not the ones that the Most High told us to eat. You only got to stick with this. You got to be ox, sheep, goat, hart, roebuck, fallow deer, wild goat, pygarg, wild ox, camels. That's it. You can't go outside of that. He said, nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that do the cud, or of them that divide the cloven hoof. Now, he's going to give you an example as who? The camel and the hare. The hare and the coney is what we call rabbits. He said, but they chew the cud. You look at a rabbit look like a rabbit, always eating, right? They chew the cud. They chew the cud. Camels, they always chew the cud. He said, but they divide not the hoof. The rabbit got paws. Okay? And the camel, he got a hoof. He don't have cloven foot that's split. So they are not required to be clean and be consumed. He said, they are clean unto you. He said, and the swine. He said, because it divided the hoof, he the hoof. The swine, the pig, the hog, he got cloven foot and it's split. He said, but you chew it not the cud, it is unclean unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh or touch their carcass. These shall ye eat. These ye shall eat of all of them that are okay. So now the Most High just gave you the description, the animals, right? But out of that description, he gave us certain animals only that you can eat.
Y'all don't be no way. If I go up there and I come back in and get rice meat, you know what I mean? I don't get job there and that. That's God commandment.
That's right.
Rise up before the holy head. That's what you do. I don't job there and eat holy. And y'all, the woman, daughters and wives, you rise up. I don't care how much time man goes on, come back. I don't want people. You will be good. Damn, are you peace what God said. Honor the very same thing that God has to honor. Wife, she has to rise up every time. That's why you see when the tent looking for stuff, and you say, I can't rise up. What do you do? That was Laban. You say, I can't rise. Raquel, you say, I can't rise for you because I'm after the man of woman. I'm bleeding right now, so I can't rise up. She was going to fall. All right? That's what you do. You respect what God said. That's what we got to do. Ain't that right, son? We got to respect what God said. Never mind what we say. Never mind what you all say. Never mind what you think. What you think, you go flush it down the toilet. What damn who you is. Respect what God said. And the only ones I won't speak to like this is my mother and my father. I bark at everybody. My daughters, my wife, people now bark. I ain't gonna humble myself to nobody. Only to God. Only to God. And to a mighty person like Jacob, humble yourself to the Pharaoh, bow to Pharaoh and all that good stuff, right? Only his whole humbleness to God and to his servants. And to say you're a servant of God, people don't respect you. People don't look up to that. They say you're a clown. The next thing comes, they say you're a front. You say front. I tell you, who front you want to take it. That place. And that was I say to the gentleman, I tell you somebody that front and you won't like it. You won't like it. You will think about it and the rest of your life. I say, and I ain't gonna tell you about your mother. I hit another zone. Another zone you won't like it. I am not front. If I do that, it's because I'm doing it with my own heart. You hear me, son? Right. Because I see myself, I'm in trouble. I'm in great trouble with God. You hear me, Yeshaya? Mm-hmm. And I have to do this to make God ease up off me when I die. I don't want the niggas that they're leaning on me. Because he showed me what they do to the ungodly. And I don't want that. So I said, well, let me go in with this. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe, the day of my death, God will have mercy on me. For I know that all men, on all women, every living substance must die. You have to die. You gotta go. And when my time comes, I want to be an easy ride. You know what I mean? I fantasize and I dream the way I want. I want the good, the grimace, the hood. Huh? Come up and get me. One day. And we walk. And I got my robe on. I sleep in my robe. I sleep in my robe just in case he kills me in the night. This is where I am. And I'm dressed like an American. I'm not dressed like the nigga in Brownsville. I'm not dressed like the nigga in Bed-Stuy. I'm not dressed like the nigga in East New York. I'm not dressed like the clown in California. No. I'm dressed like God wants me to dress this robe. That's how I go to sleep. You hear me? When you come get me, they will walk beside me. You walk in there, you ain't gonna yoke me because I'm not a bad guy. You gonna walk, I'm gonna walk with him, and I'm gonna swipe with him too. We all swipe. All three of us swipe. Then we hit the ramp. You can't see right here. But there's a ramp. There's a ramp. You go on the ramp. Go on the ramp. Buses go on that ramp. You know what I mean? So swap with them. You ain't gonna swat if you're a bad guy, right? So gonna bound you out. They would have time to do that there. That's why I want to make myself right with God. You know what I mean, Josiah? I want to be cool with God, son. You know what I mean, my brother? So when I die, don't damage me. You don't beat at me. You don't pound me out. You don't bust me and drag me and abuse me. I don't want that. Hey, you show me what they do to the wicked. I see it. I don't want that. God let me know I don't want that. All right, thank you. For me, I don't want that for my worst enemy. But they were doing it to them, and they had me for. I'm begging for them. Like that, you know y'all doing this, man. They don't play. They have no friends. They don't even smile. When the nigga looking to give you mercy, his face is great somewhere. And behind that is mercy coming. But they don't smile. They don't smile. They don't laugh.
You don't have that.
You can read the book. And it will tell you how many times these guys smile and laugh. That's why I said, we are clowns. We are comedians. You can laugh at least 50 times a day. When you don't laugh, you grin. See, laughing now. You know what I'm saying? We clowns. We always grinning and laughing like jackasses. What you grinning about, you know? They didn't laugh. I read for the 2 times a day. Sarah laugh and do it, son. That's it, right?
That's
I know that she laughed. When I said, yo, she thinks she laughs. She say, oh, I'm old. I'm gonna be here now. Of course, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna bust off. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna bust. He said, nah. I said, nah. That's the only time I remember you see somebody laugh. They didn't laugh in there too, though. Not even when they were happy, they laughed. So what kind of people are we? You know what we laugh so much? That white is there. Why do we laugh so much? People are damn retards. You get the people in that book when they were happy. They're happy and they make mirth, right? You say they were laughing?
no. No comedian. No
So why then we laugh so damn much? Then you get mad at your son when your son come out to be an idiot. You're always grinning. You got him like that. He's in grin zone. You know what I'm saying? What is this? What you like, man? Yeah, my wife like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not all
Smiling all the time.
all the time, son. What's so funny? Then you laugh, you will come the mother time they laugh in that book, man. Go ahead, John.
You say, so that's our list. This is our list. Ox, sheep, goat, hart, roebuck, which will come out the deer family, the wild goat, you got the pygarg, the wild ox, the cramois, you got wild goats, you got wild sheep. You go up in the mountains, you run into that.
Yeah.
I don't know, you seen them? You're gonna run into wild goats. You're
Wild
gonna run
goats.
into deers.
Yeah.
Deers, roebuck,
Yeah.
the hart. That's why the Most High said,
I never seen none of that.
you gotta go in the woods and go get them.
I never seen.
You're not gonna get a herd of them. You can't keep a flock of those. Those are wild. You can't domesticate those animals.
No,
Cattle, like goats, sheep, oxen, cows, you can domesticate those. Deers, they run wild. You gotta, and you know, I was Esau. If Esau had catch that deer, I could get up before light. It was still dark when they got up. That's when you go. You're not gonna go during the day and catch a deer.
you're not gonna be like, nah, go hunting.
No, you gotta wait till 3, 4 in the morning. You gotta be out there at that time. They come out. They get up early, right before dawn, and they go to the water. You gotta be close to the water. That's where they go to drink. But you gotta be good. Esau was nice because their hearing and their smell, their hearing. Stop. Look up. You miles away, and it's twig snap. They hear it. So you gotta be nice. Esau was nice. Jacob was scared of him. Esau was nice. He's a hunter.
All hunters are dangerous.
They're nice. Yeah, they get up early in the morning, right or wrong. You go
Dangerous.
you get up early in the morning.
To fight a hunter straight up, that's dangerous.
Dangerous. That's why
Hunters, a mountain man, a man that do it on boats and ships,
yeah, see that.
seamen. You fight so straight up like that. You better be strong. You better be strong.
Take it.
They can take it.
You take it. Chase down, dead.
Take
Catch
it, man.
dead.
Yeah,
Right.
redemption. They could take a pounding, man.
Yeah. And that's all we can eat.
Yeah.
There are other animals that chew the cud,
He was good.
cleave it the cleft
Uh-huh.
into two parts, meaning they got the split,
Yeah.
and their clothing for it is a point, right?
Uh-huh.
But all those animals did not grow in Israel. They didn't have
What you
it.
trying to tell me?
Buffalo
You trying to
wasn't
tell
in
me
it.
all the animals that chew that go clothing put it, part of the cleft, chew the cloth, it's not edible to Israel.
Right.
Oh.
Not all of them
I
that
see.
fit that criteria
I
are edible, because he said, these are the beasts which you shall eat. Because
What about giraffe?
No.
Eat giraffe?
no, can't eat giraffe.
No,
They
like-
chew the cud. Split covered bush. Look, the giraffe, you gotta go in the jungle.
One
Yeah,
brother
no,
said
Africa.
you should eat giraffe. You should eat giraffe. I said, you're
You
a
can't
young
eat no
man.
giraffe. I don't
You're a
even
young
see
man. I'm not
Africans
eating
eating
giraffe.
giraffe. Have you ever seen Africans eat giraffe? Anywhere, anybody, Australians, because you go get giraffes in Australia also. There's no jungle in Israel. See, since you want to be studious and study things, you go to studying these things, you have to go into ancient Israel first.
Yeah.
A lot of things changed
Yeah.
over the years.
Yes, yes.
So you got to go into ancient
Yes,
Israel and say, oh, then you're going to see their diet was very, very, very limited.
Limited.
Yes, there are other grains, but they didn't eat that. They didn't even eat oatmeal. They didn't eat oats.
No, they ain't.
Most I gave them wheat.
Like brother told
Right.
us, we eat grain, like we eat any grain.
No.
Not any grain, they didn't eat any grain. I am not like you, all right? I'm not like you. I'm not an American nigga. I'm a Hebrew, I'm not like you. You American.
You see,
You glorify your woman and all them things and your kids. I don't give a damn about them, so I'll cook them. And I will eat them. God ain't gotta tell me to eat them. I will eat them with him. Just leave me alone. I've never been to be like God. To be like him, walk like him. I ain't no American. I ain't no American. I ain't no Jamaican. I ain't no Panamanian. I ain't no Yugoslavian. I'm not from Greece. I'm not from Rome. I'm not from Germany. I ain't from nowhere. I'm from ancient Israel.
are you a Moor?
No,
You're Israelite Moor?
no. I ain't none of that. And if you don't like me, you don't like what I feel, what I kick, stay the hell away from me. Because guess what? I don't go around nobody. I don't go to nobody house. Nobody come here. You know what I mean, man? Everybody come here and mess with me.
That's a fact.
They don't even go to the house with their peace.
That's a
You tell me that ain't wickedness. Is that wickedness? Is that wickedness? You gotta come to my domain. You know what I'm saying? Talk about me, make me angry. Then they leave and go home to their beautiful wives and kids and leave me there tight to your father. You think God will let you get away with that? You think he won't get it? You shouldn't be a part like that. And when I stressed out, next one that stressed with me like a race is my woman.
Fact, chain reaction.
Chain reaction. Then everybody gone, everybody gone, and me and she in the house, this old white house. She's stressed and I'm stressed. Me and she alone in me. Oh, you bastards. You think God has something good for you? You think you could fake God up coming, well, this is the only convocation that's sitting on the front? Think that you're front. If you're front, if you can't have a heart like your mother, they will have died for you at any time. You can't have a heart for them. You don't have a heart for God because you never see him. You better get a heart for God. All these jokes right there, that don't mean nothing. That's word game. And black folks good for that. We pay that good, aka niggers. The ER.
So that's all we need. What God put in. He could have just said, you can only eat the beast that part of the low seed of the cut, the two claws and two is to cut among the beasts and keep it moving. But he named, he said, look, these are the ones you eat. Verse 10. Go to verse 10 now. No, 9, verse 9.
These you shall eat of all that are in the water.
Oh, now we're into the waters.
All that have fins and scales shall you eat.
All that have all that had fins and scales. Whatever has fins and scales in the waters, you can eat it. It has to have fins and scales. Okay. Come see?
And whatsoever had not fins and scales, you may not eat. It is unclean unto you.
He said, and whatsoever have not fins and scales, you may not eat. It is unclean. Now check this out. There's fish that got scales for only a certain amount of time. They really are. It turns into something else they call nodes, Nodes.
Oh, yeah?
And it's for them to live in an environment of water. The water where these certain fish live is more colder and cooler. So the scales ain't gonna help them. They born with scales, and you can have some fish that have scales only in one part of their body. These are no good. They're no good. They're no good.
Yeah,
You had tuna that has scales. You had tuna that don't. And you have some that's 50-50. Leave the ones that don't, and the one that's 50-50 alone. Make sure if you're going to eat tuna, because I've been hearing this all my life. The first thing I heard about tuna in Israel is the Israelites said it was good because when they get it out the water, the scales fall off.
Yeah.
Not true.
Like
I've been hearing that since decades.
Like it's magic.
Now, you're going to eat fish, period. Buy your fish. Do not get it out of the can. Don't eat no fish out of the can. Because you're eating with what, brother? Thank you. Blood.
You don't even eat salmon in the can.
The brown part. When you open up the salmon, the brown part, that's blood. Why is it? And it's in the meat. It's in the meat already. So that means it's been cooked and steamed in the can.
It's been steamed and prepared with the blood.
On the boat, they do this. By the time they hit the shore, the cans is ready to go. They already got buyers right there.
That means you get to shore, the can is steamed, it's boxed up and sealed. They put it on the conveyor.
Go right in the truck
And then
and
they
they
go
come
up
to the stores. You gotta remember now, our forefathers, how we ate our food. We grew our food.
Yeah.
We made our own kettle.
Yeah.
We prepared our own food.
That's right.
Right or wrong. We didn't have to go to no heathens to buy corn. The only time that happened was in Egypt. When Jacob said, "Look, stop looking at each other and get down here and get corn." Man,
That's right.
we're not in that now.
You get to know you to buy bread either.
That's right. Look, around here, this neighborhood here, this city here, ain't nothing growing.
No.
Right or wrong. Ain't no farmland here. It's a word called commercialized.
Right.
They're taking the food and commercialized.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, this is what you're going to eat. This is what you're going to eat. And they hand it out to you. And we eat it. And they say it's good. But according to these commandments, if you stick it to these commandments, you're going to analyze everything. And whatever you don't know, you're not going to eat it. That's what I was taught. I was taught when in doubt, do without. Right or wrong, man. When in doubt, do without. If I don't know, I can't find the source of this, then I'm going to leave it alone. But when it comes to fish in the can, you can't eat that. It's cooked with the blood in it already.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, get the salmon, you open it. What you doing, man? You're cleaning the fish. What you think you cleaning? What you think you're getting out of it? The stuff you're getting out of it is the stuff that God said you're not to eat, but it's already in the flesh. So you gotta go get the salmon. They big. Get the salmon like we do, right? Get it filleted, cut up. Do your thing with it. And then now look, you still got it salmon with a little bit of blood vessels. Blood vessels with
Yeah.
close to the spine.
Yeah.
Close to the spine.
The spine bone, they in there.
And sometimes, the spine bone, the whole bones be in there.
That was
That
easy.
whole-
I used to eat it like that. I buy the can, open it up, everything get consumed. The blood bubble, the spine bone, everything get consumed.
That's how sardines are. Sardines, super sardines, no scales. They got fish move around, they don't have no scales. Mackerel, kingfish,
That's right.
butterfish. They say sharks got scales. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I ate shark before. The skin is not skin.
It's bristles.
The skin is rough like
Yeah,
sandpaper.
it's like a brush.
Like a
That's
brush,
just
like a hard brush.
Because I know that once they rub over this for human skin, he says it's got
Yeah, you cut you.
scales don't do that.
The skin is,
So-
shark skin is rough like that.
You know, like sandpaper, right?
Rough.
Bristles.
Bristles, yeah.
Oh.
I don't see
Skin.
I don't see no bristles. That's my scale.
So I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Ain't no scientist came up with that. That's another thing that Israelites made up. Probably because, you know, you like to eat shark. And look, they didn't eat that.
No, I bought the knee shark, man.
They didn't eat that. You gotta stick to it. It wasn't big fish either.
Oh.
But when they did eat fish, they prepared it themselves. They prepared it themselves.
Yeah.
Okay?
Fish, meat, beef, they prepared all
They
this
prepared
stuff.
that themselves. I tell people, you say seafood does not include fish.
Nah, seafood is not fish, man.
Seafood is crabs, oysters,
Mm-hmm.
clams, lobsters,
That's right.
mollusks.
It's a mollusk.
Mollusks, yeah, look like big giant snails. What's another name? Mussels, Brussels. All these things are what you call seafood, shrimp, pink shrimp. All right? That, none of them have fins, none of them have scales. Can't eat that.
No.
This is a delicacy in the world.
Yeah.
Delicacy in the world. That's why we teach that it's not good to eat. It's unlawful to eat from heathens. But then one thing that's good. It's anything. Yeah, all right. You don't even know strip powder in it.
That's right.
You don't even know what they season it. You don't know these things. They use fat, beef fat, chicken fat,
That's right.
this fat to season things.
Well, I say it gives it flavor.
Flavor.
Leave, I came up in the heat and all, man. I see the seasoning there. I see the seasoning there. When it's down, my auntie, she see just the beans.
Butter beans.
Yeah, beans. They bake the fat.
Bacon fat.
And it ain't no beef bacon. Beef bacon didn't exist back then.
Beef bacon. Nah. Turkey ham.
I see the seasoning, huh? It tastes good. My mom making rice and beef. Just the seasoning. Don't you put the seasoning? They tail like a hog.
Pig
Right
tail.
around, baby. Yeah.
Pig
Pig tail. Take it down. Pop, pop.
Pig. Different flavors. Man. All the big guys. Bacon. Bush. Right? Bush. Yeah. Bacon. Yeah, that's big. And that's when it's gonna get you off. You're gonna violate. He said, go to verse 11. Verse 11.
Of all clean birds you shall eat,
Uh-huh.
but these are they of which you shall
He
not
said, of
eat.
all clean birds you shall eat. You don't know which one is clean. But he said, hold on, I'll tell you the one that's not clean. Now follow me. You eat
The eagle,
the eagle,
the ossifrage,
the ostrich,
the osprey,
the osprey,
and the glebe.
and the glebe. Now all these birds have families.
That's right.
Okay? This is the eagle. Chief is the father, he's the eagle, right? I'm an eagle too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a black feathered eagle. Okay? He's the eagle too. He's an orange beaked eagle. We're in the same family. Okay? A couple of different characteristics, different climates, different weather patterns and all that. Eggs, different sizes, but we're all in the same family. Okay? And every what? Raven after his kind, family, tribe, clan, genes. Right? And the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the great owl. And the great owl, when you look the great owl up in the Hebrew,
Great owl.
is Yam-Suf. When you look that up, it buzzes. Okay? It buzzes. We know what a buzzard is, right? You look buzzard up, it says turkey buzzard. Okay? Now,
Turkey is a buzzard.
yeah, turkey's a buzzard.
Turkey day coming up soon.
Turkey's a buzzard.
Everybody gonna be eating, even Israelites. But they say the turkey is clean. These
The turkey's
bastards.
clean. And guess what?
These nasty things,
They didn't eat turkey in Israel.
No,
Because it
man.
didn't grow nowhere near there. You get turkey here in America. That's why Thanksgiving Day is so big. The turkey is symbolism of that day. Because the turkeys are here. Upstate New York, wild turkeys all over the place. I don't know, all in the woods. You go out in the woods, you're gonna run into turkeys. One of them chased them. In Israel, there were no turkeys. There was no wild turkeys in that part of the world. Nor chickens.
No ducks.
The growth of chickens and eggs for mass consumption began in Israel's Judean lowlands of Lachish. Okay? Town of Lachish. He said chicken remains found from the Hellenistic period. That's when chicken came in Israel. That's when turkeys came also in the Hellenistic area, in the time of the Maccabees.
Yeah.
That's when it came. Before that, no chicken, no turkey was in Israel being eaten or used, their eggs, none of that.
When the Greeks and Romans got
When the Greeks and the Romans came in, that's when they started importing chicken and turkey. They said the change was sharp and fast, meaning when they brought the chickens in, how it took over, it being one of the main staple meats of the world. They said the change was sharp and fast, and within a few decades, chickens were based throughout the Middle East. Okay? So before that, it wasn't even in the Middle East. It wasn't even in the Middle East. And it was essentially used for worship. Yeah, for worship, they say.
The worship is not godly worship.
And it's not godly worship. That's that voodoo stuff.
Yeah,
When they take the chicken, they cut the chicken head off and squirt the blood and make symbols and signs. You notice in witchcraft, they use chicken. They don't use the ox or cow.
No turkey blood.
Or turkey. They don't even go to the turkey. Chicken. Use chicken.
The bird.
What's something about that chicken? They mess with that. They did not eat it. They didn't mess with it. They didn't have it in their amongst their flocks. It wasn't part of their flocks.
No.
It wasn't there.
Something about that chicken.
Chickens were first Far East. You know where that's at? China. In Southeast Asia, that's India. So between, that's where they originated from. And all they did was take a bird, they called it jungle fowl. They took two different types of jungle birds, put them together, and they got what we call today chicken. And that became everybody they needed. Everybody. At that time, the researchers said the animals were considered exotic, right? And were primarily means the only thing that they were used for were worship and cockfights. Cockfighting is a whole. That's what they got the chickens for. They were very aggressive against each other. They said, oh man, and they take that and worship. They said, use for worship and cockfights. That's what the chicken was for. But then it was brought into Israel in the Hellenistic period, in the time when the Israelites became Greeks. And only a man and his body then got joined by 1,000 other men. Only them. So that's 1,006 people. That's it. Everybody else was eating and doing this.
Chicken is for worship. Demonic worship.
It's demonic worship. But we're not supposed to eat chicken. Israelites not supposed to eat chicken. We're not supposed to eat it. The turkey also. The turkey also. It brought into rice, turkey, chicken, got brought to Israel in the Hellenistic period.
Like you go out, you go and there. Then you go out there now and look out your window, right? Somebody ring the bell, you look out the window. When you look, you see, not a chicken, regular chicken, a cock.
I seen that.
You go walk in the street by yourself.
Yeah.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, you know, telling me
That's not good, man.
some
Somebody
stuff.
doing something. That ain't no good. That ain't no good, son.